ArtofWarCentral.com provides everything a dedicated gamer has come to expect of a gaming server company.
With lightning-fast servers and top-notch customer service, Art of War Central prides themselves on offering the best overall gaming experience. If you're in need of a rock-solid server, head over to ArtofWarCentral.com. Unlike other providers, Art of War Central has a support staff available to answer your questions over the phone until the midnight oils burn out, all 7 days of the week. Need a website? How about a TeamSpeak server? Art of War Central can do it all at a moment's notice.
So get your hand off the mouse.
Whatever else you might be holding.
Hey, don't touch those.
And grab the phone. Call 1-866-LOW-PING and let Art of War Central take care of the rest. Need more info before you sign the dotted line? Go to www.artofwarcentral.com and see for yourself. Art of War Central. High-quality servers for the serious gamer. Why, hello there, Mr. Gamer. Let's do a blindfold test. Turn off your monitor and tell me which recording sounds better. This is my voice being recorded through a generic Ventrilo server. And this is my voice being recorded through a TypeFrag server. Let's try that again. This is what you get with a TypeFrag server. And this is what you get through any other Ventrilo server. Here, check this out. I'd like a double Whopper with extra mayo and some chicken nuggets. I'm sorry. I think the difference is quite clear. TypeFrag's Ventrilo servers come with the highest quality audio codec, easy user control panel for organization, and with a painless instant server setup, well, TypeFrag should be you and your team's Ventrilo provider. Visit TypeFrag today at www.typefrag.com. You're listening to the station for gamers by gamers. The Team Sportscast Network is live and ready to serve you for your choice in the esports revolution. TVsN.
The following is a paid public service announcement from the Parents Against Elite Hackers Foundation.
Billy and I used to play. Yeah, we used to play a lot. Because Billy was my friend. And one day, Billy and I were playing. Billy was shot through a wall.
Please, don't let lead hackers affect your life. If you know or are someone that needs help, please do the right thing.
A nerd is someone whose life is focused on computers and technology. But a geek is someone whose life is focused on computers and technology and likes it that way.
You're listening to TSN, the Team Sportscast Network.
Okay.
This is the Team Sportscast Network. Yo, check it. If we had to order you from McDonald's, you'd be a Mick listener. TSN.
Is your Counter-Strike clan getting made fun of and laughed at during your matches? Triple-digit pings owning you? Well, that sucks.
Duh.
Maybe you should stay away from the Kmart brand servers then, newbie. Check out Art of War Central, providing superior customer service to game servers on all of today's popular internet multiplayer games and at ultra-low cost. Surf on over to www.artofwarcentral.com or call 1-866-LOW-PING to jump on their Rafflecopter today and get your server online and activated in less than 24 hours. TSN, your source.
After careful consideration, we've decided to simplify this whole sounder process and just go with TSN. We're better than you are.
All right, welcome to the Team Sportscast Network. It's Tuesday night, and what do we got for you? Cal 8 versus 8 Battlefield 2 action. It's the final stand, and CARIBone going at it on Dragon Valley. And hopefully joining me live from Louisiana, we got TSN Dirty Harry. How you doing, buddy? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, bud. I'm just looking at the map now, watching the Cobra flying around. Looks like we've got the usual TK Fiesta going on. Obviously, TFS, one of the DC powerhouses, Team CARIBone. Don't know too much about them. I do know they came from Counter-Strike 1.6 and Counter-Strike Source. So maybe we're going to see a clash of styles right here. Obviously, Counter-Strike not having the vehicles and such. So, could be an interesting match. Dusty?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I just seen, as you all know, we were down at PDX land. We've seen TFS didn't finish in the money, unfortunately. They had trouble with Paradigm Shift, the eventual champions of the land there. So they're looking, as always, to maintain their top spot in Battlefield 2 as well as they did in Desert Combat. They're looking to do that so far, undefeated so far as I know. I don't even think they've lost a round yet, have they? In 8 versus 8?
Maybe 1 or 2, but actually maybe not in 8 versus 8. I think they lost a couple of rounds in 12 versus 12, but not in 8 versus 8 as far as I know. So yeah, good point there, Dusty. Undefeated in the 8 versus 8 so far. Just
Awesome.
watching the Z10 now.
Yeah,
Looks
carry
like
me for a minute while I throw in my IP and try to get in the server, will you?
Yeah, no problem, but I'll do a quick roster rundown. We've almost got everybody in, so whilst we've got the time. On the TFS side, we've got TFS Enemy, Blade, Scorpion. We've also got Huggable, he'd be the commander. TFS Fear, TFS Unforgiven, he's one of the new signings from NET. TFS Blood, and TFS Pain. On the CARIBone side, we've got, who would that be? That would be Jimmy. We've got DJ Skitskull. We've got, who else? TBL, Zambu, and that would be Chateau. So we're looking like we're almost going to be live in probably about 2 minutes, I'd say. Just waiting on the last couple of stragglers, as always. Take you down for a quick rundown of the map now. Obviously, this is the 16-player version of Dragon Valley. Only the 4 positions, all of them capturable. USMC starting at the Woodyard. At that base, they're going to get, which is the, sorry, I'll just explain where that is on the map. That's the northwest point, the Woodyard. Starting there with 1 heavy jeep, so that would be the Humvee. Getting 1 APC, which would be the LAV-25. 1 tank, that's the M1A2, absolute killer. You've got the attack helicopter, that's the Supermarine Cobra. Artillery, UAV and radar stations, all of which are commander's tools. You've got 2 AT turrets, 1 AA turret, and you've got 3 machine gun positions. Heading south from the Woodyard flag, you've got the power station flag. Not too much equipment though, you've just got 2 light jeeps, which would be DPVs or FAVs, depending on which side gets the flag cap. And you've also got 1 AA turret. The Chinese main base, which is Refinery, which is, you get 1 light jeep, which would be the FAV, 1 heavy jeep, which would be the Vodnik, 1 APC, which is the WZ-551, 1 tank, which is the Type 98, you've got 1 Z-10 attack helicopter, you've got the artillery, UAV and radar stations, 1 AT turret and 1 AA turret. Heading north from the Refinery flag, you've got the Hill Village. I think this is where you're going to see most of the fighting. You've got 2 light jeeps, which would be FAVs or DPVs, depending who gets there first, 1 AT turret and 1 AA turret. So you're not looking at a huge amount of equipment, but this being 8 versus 8, you're probably looking at a balanced map. No real advantage to any one given side. Dusty, would you agree?
Yeah, it is a fairly well-balanced map. I'm looking forward to see how the armor stacks up against each other in this one here. I expect there's going to see some awesome tank battles here. We're going to see a lot of spammage from that factory flag or power plant flag, whatever that is, the one sort of on the west side near the bottom, right there down onto that village, definitely. I've seen it before when we were covering the SSV Lennox Euro tournament. We covered this map, and we've seen a lot of that. So definitely looking forward to see how TFS does on the ground here. Actually, I'm in the server now.
Does play it a little differently when... Sorry to interrupt, Dusty. I just want to make the quick point that it does play a bit differently on the Euro side. TV-guided missile skills are essential in European play. Not so essential in the North American side. You're looking at probably going to see the tanks making the difference on this map. Especially those LAVs, absolute infantry killers. Just watching now, it looks like Unfor is... I think Unfor's going to be the tanker. He was Net's tanker, of course. Recently signed to TFS.
You just knifed
some
me.
people saying that Net... He's laughing about it too. That's rubbing it in, dude. You got still owned. Actually, no, it would be TFS Enemy who's probably going to be using the tank. I'm just watching him roll out of the... which flag did I say that was called now? So let me just open up the old cheat sheet real quick. That would be the power station flag. No, sorry, the Woodyard flag, actually. Yeah, Woodyard. That's where you get all the good equipment for the USMC. Almost lined up now. Looks like, let's just tell you how many people are in the server real quick. Just do an alt-tab without alt-tabbing out, really. Looks like we're waiting on Carib 1. They've only got 5 guys in at the moment.
Yeah, Unforgiven again.
It could be a... he's got it in for you, dude. He wants to get his mention on there, that's what it is.
He's saying the color's bright. I don't know, that's weird. Nothing's changed. Nothing at all.
You're gonna go out on a limb and make a prediction, Dusty, because I think I know who's gonna win this one.
You know, I'm not gonna. I don't know Caribone well enough to rate their skills, so I'm gonna abstain from this one here, just simply because I have never seen them played before. Maybe after this match next time.
I don't know Caribone, but I know TFS, and especially with the new net members. Watching them at PDX, even though they only got to the semis, they had the way tougher draw. WUKA made it to the finals, beaten by Paradigm convincingly on. It was Kuberdam, wasn't it? The final map, I believe it was.
Yes.
Beaten very convincing on Kuberdam, both sides. TFS put up a really good fight on. Was it stalemate? What was the semi-final map?
That was Daking Oil Fields.
That's right. Yeah, they put up a really good fight, and we saw was it one ticket at the end of it that made the difference? It was one ticket because I remember 2 Paradigm members dropping the centre flag in the last 20 seconds, which gave them the advantage. Excellent game. Hopefully we'll get that cast up on video on demand soon. No promises about the video on demand as and when it's going to be ready, but it will be there.
Alrighty. Looks like are we ready to go live? Let's have a look here. No, we don't have everybody in yet. The Carib 1 guys are just coming in. We got 6 of them in so far. All of the TFS boys are in. Actually, I think they're down. Oh, no, they're down 1 more. Oh, I see. That's because Dirty Harry switched sides. Attaboy. So as soon as we got 9 on each side, we'll be ready to go. 1 more coming in on the Carib 1 side. Let's see if I can't. Did they give us free?
Apparently, Zambu's saying we've got 1 restarting, so we could be a couple of minutes yet. Maybe a quick sounder could be in order, Dusty.
Yeah, as soon as I find out if I can, what kind of spec mode they were kind enough to give us here.
Oh, we got free cam. I'm flying around now with free cam. Just have to do the flaming hoops trick.
It. Oh yeah, following Carib 1. Who the heck is that? We'll just call him Phil. Phil RD. Not sure how to pronounce that. Like Chef Boy RD, something like. I'm absolutely exhausted, man. I had to work the last 2 days for the first time in a few weeks, like actual genuine back to my job that makes me money work. Taking some time off working on my house, which is actually coming along really nicely. I had a couple buddies of mine, insulators, came over and took care of that stuff for me, so I'm ready to progress on drywall here in the next week or so, if I can find the time for that. But I'm heading over to the West Coast this Friday. We're going to go salmon fishing. An old buddy of mine's coming out. We're going to go out onto the real ocean. I'm absolutely terrified. I've never been on the real open ocean before. We're going to be going about probably 14, 15 miles offshore. So yeah, this is going to be a whole new experience for me, and I am absolutely terrified.
Dusty in international waters. I can only imagine what is going to happen with you in international waters, dude.
Never mind worry about the hippies I'm hanging around with. Again, we are still waiting for 1 or 2 more members of each team to zip into the server here. How'd you end up on the same side as me again now?
Perhaps because you changed. I'll jump back over to TFS side.
Oh, that would explain it. You're right. Don't mind me. Like I said, I'm
tired. Have to spawn in and do the old okey doke suicide technique, which is an absolute pain. But hopefully, we'll have a remedy for that soon.
You bet. Keep our fingers crossed. DICE is supposed to be taking some of our suggestions to heart. They asked us for our input on what we would want in a spec mode. Whether they take all of our suggestions and make them a reality remains to be seen. But from the looks of things, they're definitely going to build something for us. We've had a couple of the DICE guys tune in the TVsN broadcast, and they've all, they both said that definitely we need a better spectator mode to make this easier to do. So they're working on it for us. Let's keep our fingers crossed and hope that pans out. Couple quick shout-outs I got to get out of the way here from Total BF2 Defy. Says a shout-out to Carib 1 for the win and Carbon 5 sponsored team of Total BF2. Please, man, K, thanks. You got it. And a shout-out to the Guns for Hire. Gunsforhire.org is their website. They make maps and they also play BF2. They've been kind enough to loan us their server here for this match tonight. TFS admin, I guess he locked it down and Headed out of town, forgot to tell anybody the Archon password, so they were stuck without a server about half an hour before match time. Guns for Hire stepped forward and hooked us up. Thank you very much. Major Guns, Heavy, all of the boys over there. Always a pleasure.
Really cool bunch of guys. I mean, we've had the pleasure of casting them before. I've had the pleasure of playing them in scrims and matches. Awesome bunch of guys, really good sports. Proactive for the community. The maps that they make are awesome, but the stuff that they do, like lending out servers and really looking after the community, that's one of the things I love to see. And it's a staple of the DC teams. I don't know about the BF teams. I guess they're probably the same. The whole Battlefield community does pull together on issues like that. I mean, at PDX Land, we didn't see any issues, and there was a lot of people there who wouldn't particularly get along on forums, but they was very pleasant with each other in real life, which was awesome. We had a really good time, didn't we, Dusty?
Absolutely, it was incredible. I'm going back in February, man. I know you're not going to be able to make that one, but I'm going. Hey, you're going to CPL World Tour here real quick, though, aren't you?
Yeah, I have to figure out what my staff can cover at work, but hopefully I'll be there for as much as I can make anyway.
How far away from it are you?
Promises on,
Where you
one
live?
day. Probably about 70 miles, 80 miles, not too far.
And there's a train that you can take that gets you there relatively quick?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to club together with a friend and maybe drive up. I know one of my friends, Andy, he's really into the... he's not a competitive online gamer, but he watches a lot of the casts and the CPL events and such, so he might be interested in going up. When I get back to England, I'll try and sort something out with him. I know he'd be very interested in going.
A couple more matches. Who do we have playing tomorrow night for the 8 versus 8 match of the week? Somebody's holding back playing the next night, so all of the clans can tune in. Oh my goodness, I can't remember what teams. Yeah, Jay's going to go...
I can find out right now.
But on Thursday night also...
I'll look to my left and I've got Scott there, so I'll ask Scott right now.
We're jumping over...
with me.
We're just jumping over to, on Thursday, we're going to do some TWL stuff as well. We're doing some of the North American side of the Global Crisis Tournament. We're going to have Stars and Stripes and Pandemic. They're going to be going at it on, I believe it's Zatar Wetlands. So we're going to be casting that. Glad to have the video coverage coming at you that night as well. That will be Thursday night, and again tomorrow night we got Dirty Harry's going to go find out. He's talking to Scott. Cal Scott.
I've just talked to him now. Yep. Wild Diamonds versus Silver.
That's
match
right.
For the week. So that's tomorrow night. That should be an awesome match. Wild Diamonds obviously one of the Premier 42 teams. Silver, I believe, also a veteran 42 team. So we're going to see a real clash of the Titans tomorrow for the match of the week.
And I got to give a special shout out to Cal Can. Thank you very much for the pictures you sent. Next time, could you please put some clothes on, because my wife was extremely disturbed. But thanks for the pics anyway. Again, that's Cal Can. Dirty Harry's over there with him, so you slap him on the hiney and tell him to put some pants on.
I just told him now he got his shout out. He's watching the cast as well, so he's going to hear it in about 40 seconds. He'd be well impressed with that. He was looking for a shout out last night. I want a shout out for not being mentioned in that Gottfrag interview, dude. I was not impressed.
Yeah, I was like I said, I was kind of caught on the spot. I got home from work and Clorox got a hold of me and wanted an interview. I was all covered with drywall mud and dust, and an interview, great. I mean, I'm lucky I remembered my own name. Never mind everybody else I should have picked.
Gottfrag, obviously one of the premier online gaming sites for competitive esports news, doing an awesome job. Always up to date with what's going on in the communities. Not just BF, but for CS, Painkiller, UT. All the games that you're going to see competitively played. I've got a real quick shout out as well. Shout out to Stealth97, and also an apology for biting his head off at PDX when I was pretty stressed out doing the Call of Duty cast and such. So Stealth, big shout out, dude.
Stealth found $50 of Harry sitting on the chair and pretended he wasn't going to give it back. I thought Harry was going to tear his head off. That was just humorous. It was good comedy.
That's a lie, dude.
He gave that $50 back quick.
Well, yeah. Angry English guy. You know, I was quite angry. It wasn't particularly aimed at him. It was balling up for about 4 or 5 hours. But apologies, to Stealth, and a big shout out for everything that he's done for us over at Planet Battlefield.
We've got that giveaway coming out too. We're going to figure out the details of that after the cast tonight. Stealth and I are going to sit down. We're going to figure out exactly how we're going to do this. Basically, it's an IRC script is what it's going to come down to. We're going to give you a clue. You're going to have to go search through either the Planet Battlefield website or the Team Sportscast Network website, and that'll give you the answer to the clues we've given you. And basically, the answer will be the next IRC channel that you will go to. So you will have to be on IRC and pound TSN and pound BF2. we're going to, as I said, you will figure out the answer. You will click, you will type join this channel, which would be the answer, and it will take you there. If you have the right channel, you will then be given the next clue. You will have to then go back to the website, tickle around, find the answer to that, and eventually the first person to make it to the end of the IRC channel train is going to win a trip to Redmond, Washington, to Xbox headquarters, and gets to play Battlefield 2 Modern Combat before release, meet and greet with the Xbox and EA guys. It's going to be a blast. Yeah, we're sending one lucky listener to do that.
That's an awesome prize, dude, and it's in the form of a scavenger hunt. And the last time we did a scavenger hunt, I believe, was it CPL Dallas or was it Rio? I can't remember. It was one of the CPL events anyway, and we had a lot of people involved. So if you want to win the trip to Washington to the Xbox headquarters, you want to get an IRC, and if you don't know about IRC, there's just search FAQs.com, and there's all the info you need to get connected up to IRC. Obviously, if you want to talk to myself or Dusty, the easiest way of dropping us a line is #TSN on the GameSurge IRC network. You can head over there and you can ask for shoutouts and request certain things. Pass on your comments and suggestions, be it negative, positive. We don't care. We like feedback of any kind, don't we, Dusty?
Sorry, I have to apologize, Jay. I wasn't listening to you. I was actually trying to figure out if these guys were ready to start here. Apparently, Blood got kicked. We were ready to go. Blood's gone. Carib one lost one. So you have to refresh me on what you were talking about. Punkbuster. Lovely. I
was just saying about the scavenger hunt and how popular they are. Anyone who doesn't know how to use IRC can head over to FAQs.org. I said .com. It is .org. And they can find out how to connect up to IRC, what program they'll need. I'm not going to make a recommendation because there are plenty of programs out there, all of them serving the same purpose. You just got to find the one that suits you. Looks like we're waiting for we're having a couple of PB errors, like sort of harks back to the days of Battlefield Vietnam. I do know that today they've launched the new PB Web update tool that updates all your Punkbuster games, not just the one that you have to put in your Punkbuster folder. It does all the games that use PB on your computer. So that's an awesome new tool that Punkbuster have brought in. Maybe that could be the problem. Probably just brought out an update today. That's what I'm guessing anyway.
Okay, well, what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick break. Major Guns from GFH is going to have a quick look at the server and see what's up. We'll have a quick break, and when we come back, we will have TFS and CARIBONE going at it on Dragon Valley. You're listening to the Teen Sportscast Network. This is Dusty Dave LaFrance and Dirty Harry over there in Louisiana. And we'll be back very shortly. Hang tight.
You've got it locked onto the Team Sportscast Network.
www.tsncentral.com.
Alright, we're back. Sorry, I did not have my sounders on random there, so I gave you a little bit of dead air. My bad. I am back. Dirty Harry is back. Everybody is back in. I don't know. They're getting PB
still waiting
unmodified
at CARIBONE, I believe.
For their 8th.
I can't understand why unmodified would be a problem. It's when you've got modified PB content, that should be a problem. Like I was saying about the new PB tool that came out, perhaps they released a new PB update today. So I do know that there are some problems with certain computers and firewalls streaming the PB updates and such. Quick 2-minute update, there should be no problems. We should only be looking at a quick delay.
Well, okay, back to break. When we come back, hopefully we'll have this match to try to get figured out. I'm typing back and forth to a few people here, so it's best off I mute my mic, deal with this. When we come back, we'll have the match. Hang tight.
This just in to the TSN News Desk. More people with internet access listen to the Team Sportscast Network than those who don't have internet access. If you're listening to us with your internet access, thank you for listening. The number one station for online gaming, TSN.
Insomnia 365 gives you all the resources you need to be at the top in everything and in every game. Insomnia365.com. It's all yours.
TSN, the Team Sportscast Network.
The following is a paid public service announcement from the Parents Against Elite Hackers Foundation.
Billy and I used to play. Yeah, we used to play a lot. Because, Billy was my friend. And one day, Billy and I were playing. Billy was shot through a wall.
Please, don't let lead hackers affect your life. If you know or are someone that needs help, please do the right thing.
TSN, the Team Sportscast Network.
You've heard us say it before. If your team is in need of a private or public game server, turn to artofwarcentral.com. And just to make sure people have heard us say that before, I decided to go out of my way and make a few phone calls.
Hello?
Hi there, DJ Breaker for the Team Sportscast Network. Just calling to tell you about Art of War Central.
Thank you. I'm not interested. Hello?
Hi, this is DJ Breaker for the Team Sportscast Network. Just giving you a call about Art of War Central's great server hosting prices and Ventrilo.
I'm not buying anything.
Oh, well, I'm not asking you to buy anything. I just want you to know about like these great offers that Art of War Central has. I left our new commercial on your answering machine a couple times today.
Yes, I have checked my machine, and that's harassment, and I'm not buying anything, so please don't call.
But Art of War Central...
Hello?
DJ Breaker again. Just wondering if you checked out www.artofwarcentral.
Please stop calling. We are good Christian people.
Needless to say, people obviously haven't heard us say it before. However, with a pending lawsuit against myself and artofwarcentral.com, I'm not allowed to mention that artofwarcentral.com is your team's hookup for private or public server hosting from a variety of games with a fully customized Ventrilo server anymore. artofwarcentral.com.
TSN, the Team Sportscast Network.
Hello, welcome to Elite Game On's 420 Hackers Vault, where we unlock the power of little fluffy clouds and put you in the game. How may I disconnect you?
I'd like a dedicated game server where I can choose my own games, and, I can have it private or public, and as many players as I want.
With the other server hosting companies out there, you play one game and you pay for all the rest. At Insomnia 365, you pay for one server and you have all the games you need.
Oh, yeah!
With Insomnia 365's Cortex, you have the ultimate game server control panel, allowing you to run more than one game server. You can manage your server's full setup, public, private, and as many player slots as you want.
The other game server companies run one server and you pay for all the rest. Or Insomnia 365. Pay for one server, get all the most popular multiplayer games.
Oh yeah!
www.insomnia365.com.
Insomnia 365 gives you all the resources you need to be at the top.
TSN.
Oh my god, one time I was listening to TSN.
Oh my god.
The chicks still dig us.
Like, oh my god, www.tsncentral.fling.
Alright, welcome back to the Teen Sportscast Network. Looks like Punkbuster has been updated on the server. Everybody is on their way in if they're not in already. There you go, 9 per side. Dirty Harry on one side, myself on the other. I'm going to actually suicide here and see if I can just jump right into the free cam position. I don't know if I'll be able to or not. No, I'm going to have to switch teams.
You should be able to. Okay, well I can switch back. I'll do the quick jump to Caribone side. They're going to be on the NEC side first.
Did you already do that?
I've not switched yet.
Okay,
I'm just
I'm
about to.
So we're good. You don't have
TFS
to
lining up on the US Marine side. So Looks like we could be live anytime soon. Hopefully within the next 10 seconds, but probably not. Nature of the beast, really. When you look at something like Counter-Strike, biggest game you're going to see of that is 5 versus 5. Smallest game you're going to see of BF is 5 versus 5. So the 8 versus 8s, you've got 16 guys to get into server, get them all organised. You've got PB to update, you've got strategies to talk about. Everybody needs to know where they're going, what they're doing. So it does take a bit longer. Times tend to be a bit more flexible.
Alrighty. Just watching the chopper flipping all over the place here.
I was about to say, Scorpion doing the aerial aerobatics, that was awesome.
Have a look here, and I also forgot to change. I got my push-to-talk hotkey on left alt, which of course toggles the flag view, so I'm going to have to try to... Actually, you know what, I'm going to switch out and do that right now. Why don't you find out if they're ready to go there and give us a little chit-chat while I change those.
Shall do. It looks like we are ready. We're going to restart right now. I believe the restart is because we've run out of tickets. Indeed it is. 62 tickets to 0. Not that that's important. It wasn't live, so hopefully we'll be live on restart. TFS is going to be on the US Marine Corps side, and we're going to have Team Carib 1 on the Chinese side. Just ask if...
I do believe you're lagging out or something, Harry.
We're going to be live on...
Yeah, Dirty Harry, you just lagged out of me right on start here, so I'm going to switch back in. There we go, live on start. Not live. Live on restart.
Start. Just bear with me for a second. Message has been sent. That's not good. How am I now, dude? Is that okay?
I don't know. Marco.
Polo.
I think you're fine, actually. I just had a kid stomping by my room that I had to deal with. Still don't have a door on my room.
How's that, Dusty? Am I any better? Just Discord and reconnected. Hopefully
Marco.
Don't have the lag issue. Polo.
Oh, then you're fine.
That's bizarre. Obviously I'm using a HIT Tankerways rig, so don't quite know if there's any issues with lag on this rig. Hopefully I'm fine now, though.
Okay, I got a message, Blitz here. Let's hope he gets the message right away.
Just waiting for the restart. Yeah, just waiting for the restart now. Looks like both teams are ready. 9 on each side, obviously. I'll be spectating from the TFS side, and Dusty will be spectating from the Team Carib 1 side. That's the side that your TVsN is going to be from as well, so you're going to be viewing it from the perspective of Team Carib 1. Obviously you got free cam, so perspective isn't an issue. Only an issue when we got chase cam on. We are going to be live on start. Looks like we've got commander election. 8 seconds. Dusty, do you want to take the opening moves?
Yeah, once I get my, I'm trying to find my monitor. There it is. That's what I wanted to see. Alrighty, live we are. And again, this is TFScaribone 1. This is Dragon Valley. 4 capturable points. Let's head on up and watch the opening rush here. Here comes, we got the, oh, there it is. The Lavs heading across. We got this T-90 tank is going to roll on up the hill here, try to get towards this power station. Of course, TFS is going to rush over the ridge, try to get this one first. Let's try to get some game sounds in here, actually, as well. There we go.
Scorpion in the Supermarine helicopter. He's going to get some severe height. I don't know if he has a gunner. In fact, he does have a gunner, so he's probably going to look for this Type 98 tank. That's the Chinese tank. Just looking at the Z10, that's also gaining some height. We might have a helicopter duel going on in about 20 or 30 seconds once they realise where each other are. Looking down now, looks like the USMC have captured the, that would be, which flag would that be? The West flag. Can't remember the name of it. I'll just get the name for that, of that flag real quick.
Kill Village.
Dusty, what's going on Team Carib 1?
They're still rushing up to the power plant flag here right now. We got their tank is sitting on the flag. Their T-90 sitting there. The flag is about halfway up the pole right now. And captured anytime. We're seeing a bit of spammage over to that village flag, which has gone gray. Not sure exactly what happened there. It was in American hands. Now it's flashed over into Chinese hands. And zip on over. There you go. You got Carib 1. Kind of looks like, what's that? Bama George and Phil. The two of them captured that flag relatively unopposed. There's 3 flags now sitting in Carib's hands. And they managed to capture the American main as well. Crazy stuff. Or no, they actually had this one. What am I talking about? The flags are reversed on this. I'm confused. TFS sitting on 1 flag right now. They're going to get this Super Cobra up in the air. Seeing random spammage coming on it from the other side of the field. Here comes the artillery. Up goes the Cobra, and he is off. Not sure if he has a gunner. I'll turn it over to Dirty Harry. Tell us what's going on there, buddy.
Yeah, just looking at Scorpion, he's taken off the ground. Just over at the power station about 20 seconds ago, we had a nice tank duel going on between the Type 98 and the M1A2. The M1A2 of enemy fallen, but he managed to take out Caribou DJ Skitzel. Looks like we don't have any armor up at the moment. Unfall moving up now. He's got the Humvee taking Eric's fire from the left. Can't quite get a name on who it is because he's moving. Unfall dropping, that will be Zambu. Zambu dropping Unfall with the Type 85. That's the submachine gun that the Chinese get. So double kill right there, neutralizing the rush. Looks like we got the WZ551 now pushing forwards towards the power station. He's going to get in flag radius. Realizes there's nobody there. He's going to push back, making sure that flag is nice and clean. Looks like we got Blood sending out Stinger fire right now. Scorpion also repairing the US Marine Super Cobra. Looks like he takes a big hit there from the Z10. TV guided missile kill there from Eros. Very nicely done. Dusty?
Yeah, you bet. I actually seen the TV-guided missile let go. I followed it quick across the map there, and bam, it took out that chopper just as it was, as you said, he was hovering, repairing. Seeing the M1 of TFS, looks like TFS enemy. Is that who it is? Yes, it is. He's also leading his team in score. Random spammage up here trying to take out that helicopter, which is just sitting on top of the oil tanks here. You can see looks like Shadow. So he's sitting there. He said, this tank's actually mad side to side. He's just random spammage. There goes the TV-guided missile to the tank. Just misses him. TFS not managing to get a rush going on here. I'm not exactly seeing where their forces are at this point. What is TFS doing to try to get a group together and capture one of these flags and stop the bleed? By the way, 36.5 minutes left, 93-72 in favor of Caribone. Over to Dirty Harry.
It looks like TFS are going to try and reorganize over at the USMC main. We've got Scorpion, Blade, Fear. Who else have we got in the area? We've got Commander Huggable. We've also got Enemy in the M1A2. He's pushing across the riverbed now. He's going to try and push towards the Hill Village base. No real support on his back. Actually, just to say that, Fear comes up in the LAV-25. He's putting down some suppression now towards the power station. Over at the power station, we've got the Type 98. We've got the WZ-51, and that would be it right there. Stacking that point heavily at the moment. WZ-51 is going to push on towards Hill Village. Looks like the M1A2 of Enemy. We've got Blood on foot. We've also got Fear on foot, and who would that be in the back? Paint pushing forward, taking fire from the Z10 now. Eros dropping Enemy's M1A2, very nicely done. Fear still in the area, looks like he's in flag cap radius now. Flag is halfway down, not seeing any Chinese infantry. Blood, Unfor, and Paint still in the area, infantry pushing forward. The flag has gone grey. It looks like TFS are going to cap this flag and stop the bleed. Dusty?
Nice rush using the squad spawns function, of course. Everybody spawned in on the commander, so they had 3 infantry in the lab on this flag right off the hop. Here we go. It's armor against armor. We're seeing, actually I'm not sure exactly who that was. He managed to get out of his armor before it blows up, fixes it a little bit, gets out of the way. Nicely done. Unforgiven with the C4, taking out Shizzle, who was trying to creep up and take out the armor of TFS that was sitting on this Hill Village flag. It's the only piece they got right there. It's smoking real bad, so they're going to need a repair real quick. Seeing TFS on the Stinger, trying again to catch Shadow, who's still camped on top of this oil flag. Very hard to hit, as it seems. He's got a supply crate in front of him. Give you the flags here. TFS has, as we said, managed to stop the bleed. There's two flags each. Carib 1 holding the power plant, their main base, and TFS, of course, holding the Hill Village and this western flag over here that the Super Cobra spawns at. Are they using it? Yes, they are. They're going ahead and they're heading a little bit north, trying to get a little bit of height and get a little stealthy here. I think they're going to try to smoke in and take out this helicopter of Carib 1 that is definitely laying a slapping on them. I'm going to follow this, and I'll turn it over to Dirty Harry, and he can let us know what TFS is up to.
Just watching Paint and Unfor in the DPV, taking some serious fire there from the WZ-51. Unfor using that C4 again to full effect, dropping, let me try and get a name on it, that would have been Bama George. He dropped him from some distance as well, released it at the peak of his jump, dropped it down the hill, detonated it, taking out the FAV that was next to Bama, picking up the kill, very nicely done. WZ rolled down the hill, pretty much stunted the rush that he was putting towards the Chinese main base, which would be power station. Come to nothing at the moment. The WZ seems to have decided he's not going to make a rush towards the infantry. He's going to leave them where they stand. Over at power station right now, we've got Enemy. He's in the M1A2, taking some serious fire right there. He gets dropped by, that would be DJ Skitzel in the WZ-551. That's the Chinese APC. The flag is going to be secure. We've got 2 Chinese infantry all over that flag. Moving down towards the USMC main. Not much going on right there now. Just Huggable's holding his ground. He's going to try and use that Stinger to take out the Z10. Z10 has been dominating the air so far, which is quite a surprise.
But if I could interject, actually, Jay, the Z10 got taken down by the AXZ just there. That's what I was cheering about. Scorpion You got to do a battle with them over the U.S. airfield, and I believe he got taken out by the TV guided missile. His gunner missed his first shot, bailed out, and the pilot stayed with it, and Shadow went down. So Z10 is out of the equation at this point right now. 80-55, 33 minutes remaining. Back to you, Jay.
Looks like we got Blade and Scorpion. They're going to be waiting for the Supermarine Cobra. They must have been shot down. Just taking you out towards the power station now. We've got the Type 98, we've got the WZ551, and we've also got an FAV pushing out. Looks like they're going to be heading towards Hill Village. Just over at Hill Village, we've just got Paint in the area. He's on the Stinger site. No other TFS infantry in the area. Whether they're going to do the squad spawn technique, I don't know, but I'm not seeing many TFS members on the map at this point. Just looking now, looks like DJ Skitzel dropping TFS enemies M1A2 though. Also had the Type 98 support. You've got to believe that Type 98 did the major of the damage. That would be Carib 1 Jimmy in the Type 98 doing an excellent job. Popping the smoke now. Just looking at the Supermarine Cobra. He's putting down TV guided missiles now. Is he going to hit? No, he can't see the tanks because of the smoke. Excellent use of the smoke there from
nice
Carib 1.
shot.
Dusty?
Eurus again with the Z10 TV guided missile taking out Scorpion and Blade, who were two-manning it in the Cobra there. They actually had some altitude too, and the Z10 was a long ways away. That was a beautiful shot and took TFS's air out of the equation. Heading now over to the American main. It looks like the flag is gray right now. Did he get taken out with the FAV? I'm not sure if he did. Yes, he did. Carib 1, TBL. Carib 1 TBL, the enemy, the Carib 1 commander, took out Unforgiven, managed to grade that flag out. There's Shadow down now with the gunner. I do believe TFS, yes they do, still has one more infantry on the flag here. Flag is grayed. Down he goes. Shadow with the Z10 taking him out. Eurus taking out Unforgiven and Fear with the front gun. And has TFS been wiped off this flag? I do believe they have.
No, we've got a nice spawn coming in right now. We've got Fear, we've also got Unfor and Blood. Z10 taking some serious fire right now. He's smoking up. Looks like we've got a bailer out of it. He's putting down some fire now. Looks like he's got the AK-101. That would be Eurus. He would be the gunner. Still 3 TFS infantry in the area. Just to say that Fear drops to Eurus. Flag is still halfway down the flagpole. No flag cap coming in yet. Looks like we've got Scorpion in the Supermarine Cobra. He flew in, taking out Skitzel. We've got Fear on the flag. He is going to drop this flag. Very nice job here from TFS if they can take this refinery flag. They're going to deny that Z10, which has been making all the difference for Team Caribone. Dusty?
Yeah, it looks like Fear managed to hold that flag long enough for another squad member to bail off of the roof here. Here we see now squad function working good. 4 TFS members in on this flag. They're going to cap it quickly. Carib 1's been wiped right out of this main base. And there, as we say it, they have captured that flag. Yes, they have. Refinery taken over by the final stand. In the meantime there, Carib 1 managed to grab Hill Village. We, of course, missed that because we were watching all that exciting action over at the refinery. So, Dirty Harry, do you have any idea how that went down over there? Did TFS put too many guys into capturing that one base, and that's what took them out? Because now the air is out of the equation for Carib 1. Is that chopper going to make the difference in the rest of this match?
It probably will, you know, because Eurus and his pilot have done an excellent job of taking out the Supermarine Cobra and also doing a lot of damage to the armour. Looks like TFS enemy is going to set up this M1A2 over at the refinery. We've got incoming artillery now. Carib 1 dropping Pain and Unforgiven. They were both in flag cap radius. Unfortunately, they were there at the time, but the artillery strike proving very effective. Blood using the LAV-25 now. He's going to push out. Enemy taking fire from the Type 98. Oh, beautiful kill there from the enemy taking out DJ Skitzel. He drops the Type 98. He's going to push back out now. He's going to secure the road coming up from power station. Not too much going on right now. It looks like TFS securing the flags they need. The Supermarine Cobra is trying to cap the Hill Village. Flag is halfway down the pole now. TFS look like they can get the bleed right here. Just to say that, it looks like we got, who would that have been? That would have been Bama George. He put down some fire against Scorpion, putting an Eric shot right into that Supermarine Cobra. But Scorpion's gunner taking, actually no, Scorpion would be the gunner, sorry I should say. Scorpion dropping the guy with the Erics. They have managed to cap the flag, so we're looking at flag bleed is with TFS right now. Tickets as they stand, 40 tickets to TFS, 70 tickets to Carib 1, but the bleed is against Carib 1. Outgoing artillery now from Hugs. Let's see where he's going to place his artillery. Dusty?
There you go. As you said that, down it comes. First 2 kills go against TBL and Zambu on the power station flag. We see Jimmy still trying to get the heck out of the way here. He's the only Carib 1 left on this flag. That was a very opportune flag cap at TFS at a time when they needed it. As Jay said, they were down 30 tickets. If they didn't turn it around real quick, they were going to lose control of this round. But as it sits right now, being 63-39, 28 minutes left. I mean, they got lots of time to turn this around and get a win against Carib 1 if they can keep these flags. But they do not have the air. As we said, we assume that's going to make a difference, man. No air, that's got to be a lot of pain. What are you saying, Jay?
You've got to think that TFS are in the driver's seat now, holding all the armour that they need. Obviously, Carib 1 aren't going to get the Type 98 from this point forward. Just going to get the 1 WZ-55. It looks like we got Scorpion flying in now towards the power station. It looks like TFS Fear is also in flag cap ready, so it has been grayed out. Looks like Caribone could get pushed off the map right here. We've just got Jimmy in the area. He's going to use the FAV, putting down some Eric's fire right now. Fear still in the area. It looks like we've got... Who would that be?
He's got to go clutch against 3, though. If anybody
Fear has almost capped the flag. Oh, unlucky. Looks like we got 2 guys in the FAV. They're going to neutralise the flag back for Caribone. Just looking at the scoreboard now. Let's see how many Caribone members we got left. Nope, we decided it's going to alt-tab me out. That's another thing that I'm probably going to ask for a quick change, though.
Yeah, okay.
Just Skitzel and TBL left, so if they can drop these 2 members who are trying to cap this flag, maybe TFS can push on the flag and make it a quick
There's the Z10
first round.
for the AH1Z.
Looks like, yeah, there goes TBL, so nobody left on Caribone, I do believe. Blood pushing in with the LAV-25. He's going to raise his flag back up for the USNC.
Nicely
First round goes to TFS, very nicely done. Looks like we're going to have a 38-0 ticket win, very nice.
Man, it was looking rough for TFS there for a minute. I thought they were actually going to lose that round the way Caribone was playing it. They were playing it very smart when they had control of the skies. They had their helicopter in a nice sneaky position on top of the gas tank there. They had a supply crate in front of it, basically unstoppable. But TFS managed to sneak that submarine Super Cobra behind their lines, caught him from behind when he was back on another refit. I guess he must Caribone must have ran out of supply crates. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but they ended up back rearming at their main runway, and that's when TFS Scorpion caught them and took their air out of the equation. Then they pushed forward, took that base. Nice push by Fear, held that flag until he got reinforcements in there. A little bit of a battle, and then they turned it around, captured that main base, and it was all but over from there. Again, TFS taking a 38-0 lead. We are going to have a little bit of a break here. We're going to play a couple sounders. We'll come back with a little bit of analysis from that round with Dirty Harry. Till then, you're listening to the Teen Sportscast Network. You were watching. Oh, yeah, if you're just listening on Winamp, I mean, what are you doing? Head on back to our website, www.tsncentral.com. Click on the Play Center. Watch Channel 1, and you'll be viewing the action as I see it. I am Dusty Dave, and I'll be back very shortly.
You're listening to the station for gamers by gamers. The Team Sportscast Network is live and ready to serve you for your choice in the esports revolution.
TSN. Gaming first. TSN, the Team Sportscast Network.
Yes! www.tsncentral.com. You're listening to the station for gamers by gamers. The Team Sportscast Network is live and ready to serve you for your choice in the esports revolution. TSN.
You're listening to TSN, the Team Sportscast Network.
Why, hello there, Mr. Gamer. Let's do a blindfold test. Turn off your monitor and tell me which recording sounds better. This is my voice being recorded through a generic Ventrilo server. And this is my voice being recorded through a TypeFrag server. Let's try that again. This is what you get with a TypeFrag server. And this is what you get through any other Ventrilo server. Here, check this out. I'd like a double Whopper with extra mayo and some chicken nuggets. I'm sorry. I think the difference is quite clear. TypeFrag's Ventrilo servers come with the highest quality audio codec, easy user control panel for organization, and with a painless instant server setup, well, TypeFrag should be you and your team's Ventrilo provider. Visit TypeFrag today at www.typefrag.com. Is your team or company in need of a no-hassle, high-quality instant Ventrilo setup? Sounds nice, doesn't it? All TypeFrag servers come with the highest quality audio codec, lightning-fast setup, and unheard-of customer service. With 6 different server locations, including Europe, you just simply can't ask for anything more. In the end, the price, performance, speed, and quality of TypeFrag services is better than anything else available. TypeFrag. www.typefrag.com. This is the Team Sportscast Network. Yo, check it. If we had to order you from McDonald's, you'd be a Mick listener. TSN.
All right, welcome back. This is Dusty Dave LaFrance here. Dirty Harry joining me from Louisiana. I do believe he is here. What'd you think of that, man? TFS turning around halfway through the round. They were down about 30 tickets, and then bam, pushed Carib 1 right off the map.
What's the saying? If you can keep your head whilst all those around you are losing yours, that should be TFS's motto, dude. Every time they get pushed down by, you could make them. You could have a 50-ticket differential over TFS, and they're still going to reorganize and hit you with an organized attack. They took that was the killer blow, taking away that Z10. Eros, no more TV guided missiles for him. Can't take out the Supermarine Cobra. Excellent game there from TFS.
And you got to give Fear props for going clutch twice, once at the refinery flag and once over at the power station flag. He had a 3-on-1, managed to take down one of his enemies. He dropped, but that held it long enough for the Super Cobra to get into position and clear out the flag and push him off the map. Fear, 2 flags. If he wasn't there, they would have fallen. Nicely done. So far, Fear making an early run for Iron Man of the match. This round, we will be spectating. Again, we will be on the Chinese side, but this time it'll be TFS.
One side, so
yeah.
That's
oh, what happened to you there? I do believe I had a freeze up. We'll be right back. I'm going to play a couple sounders, I think. Looks like my gamer froze up tighter than the hooves of hell. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Teen Sportscast Network. Dusty Dave LaFrance here, Dirty Harry. Back as soon as I restart this thing. Fix it, EA. One more patch, please.
TSN.
Can I get a witness?
The Team Sportscast Network.
Without charging extra, Insomnia 365 lets you choose what you want. With a wide variety of gaming servers like Battlefield 1942, Counter-Strike Source, and Return to Castle Wolfenstein, we here at TSN think you'd be silly not to choose them.
From the weird to the insane.
The Team Sportscast Network.
Is your Counter-Strike clan getting made fun of and laughed at during your matches? Triple-digit pings owning you? Well, that sucks.
Duh.
Maybe you should stay away from the Kmart brand servers then, newbie. Check out Art of War Central, providing superior customer service to game servers on all of today's popular internet multiplayer games and at ultra-low cost. Surf on over to www.artofwarcentral.com or call 1-866-LOW-PING to jump on their Rafflecopter today and get your server online and activated in less than 24 hours.
Is your team or company in need of a no-hassle, high-quality instant Ventrilo setup? Sounds nice, doesn't it? All TypeFrag servers come with the highest quality audio codec, lightning-fast setup, and unheard-of customer service. With 6 different server locations, including Europe, you just simply can't ask for anything more. In the end, the price, performance, speed, and quality of TypeFrag services is better than anything else available. TypeFrag. www.typefrag.com.
TSN. The team. What the hell are we doing?
All right, welcome back to Restart Land. My gamer is restarted. Hopefully Dirty Harry's still with me. You there, bud?
I certainly am, buddy. I was just, I tried to pass it to you, tried to give you the ball, realised you'd gone, so just holding on for you to come back. Looks like we are back. Just waiting for you to get back in game, and then we can get a quick restart, hopefully. Start with the live of round 2, see if TFS can pull out another win on round 2. Hopefully Carib 1 can take out the win on the second round and make this a free round classic. Dusty?
Yeah, you bet. I'm trying to get, my daughter seems to have started Windows Messenger, and I'm getting messages from her friends.
That's always fun.
So, you got to carry it for a minute while I shut this crikey crap off.
That's not a problem. Just watching the usual team-killing party going on. Looks like Huggable bringing the artillery down. That's one of his key attributes. Huggable, excellent use of the artillery in UAV. I saw that firsthand at PDX-LAN. Sat over his shoulder and learned a lot of things about what a commander should and shouldn't do. Not that he was doing the wrong things, just from the opposite perspective, from the opposite team. Team Enigma, obviously that was quite some controversy, which we're not going to get into. But Team Enigma TFS, there was controversy there. I have to say though, TFS taking the win in the restarted match. The server crashed, I believe, halfway through the second round. So you're looking at Huggable being one of the better commanders in BF2, in my opinion, making all the difference in the second round. taken out the reason that the TFS could capture the power station was because of the excellent use of artillery from Huggable, bringing it in real close just before his troops get there. Looks like we've got a question from Huggable. Is Dusty coming back? I'll just reply to that real quick. 2 seconds.
Yeah, if my game wants to start.
Okay.
Just being goofy. Anybody want to send me a new video card? That'd be great. GG, thanks.
You need to get rid of the Chernobyl machine that you've got, dude.
Actually, both of them are being weird now. First it was just my encoder, now it's my gamer. I actually ordered new parts for the encoder, but the gamer's running on my 9600 Pro because my 98 went tits up. There you go. That's why our sponsors are NVIDIA, because apparently they're better. And that's what I'll be going with next, is an NVIDIA card.
I have to agree, dude. I had a 9200, a 2500, and another ATI card. I can't remember the model number on that. None of them work for BF2. Went out, bought myself a budget 6600 just to tide me over, and it runs at, I think it's about 110 frames a second. So if you want for the win, you've got to go NVIDIA. NVIDIA bringing the real man's graphics. Just watching now. Looks like we are ready.
One more.
TSN.
Only you can prevent forum fire.
TSN is on air.
Hooray for
TSN. You're tuned in to TSN.
Like OMG, hi to you.
It's the Team Sportscast Network.
Hello and thank you for calling TSN. All of our DJs are currently trying to make the VCR stop blinking 12. Please leave a message after the string of curses.
And then you'll see.
Stop blinking 12.
The Team Sportscast Network.
Today on Art of War, we'll learn how to liven up a living room using marine gifts. Then with some extra shell casings, we can turn this mangled army helmet into a beautiful Thanksgiving centerpiece.
What the? No, not that Art of War.
This Art of War. Fast game hosting, reliable servers, dependable customer service, and your own stomping grounds to frag.
You want it?
And Art of War Central can provide it. Call 1-866-LOW-PING or visit their website, www.artofwarcentral.com. Art of War, they click ass.
TSN. If you ask us how to shoutcast one more time, we're gonna kill you.
TSN's Ventrilo servers are powered by TypeFrag.
With the high audio codec, instant setup, and painless user customization, 6 different server locations including Europe, low ping and high quality, well, take it from us. TypeFrag services are better than anything we've ever experienced. Visit TypeFrag today and read some of the comments left by other Please TypeFrag subscribers. www.typefrag.com.
Tell you how my day.
So what makes Insomnia 365 better than any other dedicated game server?
With the fastest ping times in the U.S., Insomnia 365 servers are a top-rated network. With their own state-of-the-art data center, Insomnia 365 gives access to all of their supported games, rather than making you just pick one. And the use of Cortex, Insomnia's gamer control panel. You have complete control over all of your games and even the server itself. With all these features and controls, Insomnia 365 is undoubtedly the best bang for your buck.
Alright, welcome back to TSN. I'm now officially in game. I don't know what the heck happened there. I restarted my computer, went to type in a password, and my keyboard would do nothing but type unpronounceable symbols.
Oh, I've seen that before. That happened the first day I was rendered at yours. I have no idea. It's just some weird bug. I do believe that if you use, the instead of using the keypad, if you use the alphanumeric characters, 1, 2, 3 up to plus, it will still type then. But I've seen that issue before, and it is quite frustrating. Hopefully that'll be fixed in the upcoming 1.3 patch.
Yeah, so I had to restart my computer yet again. So we went through 2 restarts there. Are they live in server now? I'm almost in.
No, I held them off as long as possible.
Okay, tell them I am in right now, and I can get a restart right away from Major Guns. He's sitting there waiting for us as well. He's ready to restart. And as soon as I get in and get into Chase or Free Cam, we'll get going. Sorry, Harry. Why don't you recap the first round while they get in here?
Okay, both teams are ready for the restart, so we are going to be live on round 2 any second. Just going to take a quick sip of my Heineken as I've got dry throat. Dusty, if you just want to hold the air for a second.
No, I just passed it to you. You can't pass it right back to me when I pass it to you. That's just
I've been holding the earth for like 5 minutes, dude. I've got no throat left.
Alrighty. Holding the air. You were actually talking to dead air.
Carib 1, obviously playing from the... Carib 1 holding from the USMC side in the second round. TFS are going to be playing from the Chinese side. Going to see if the Chinese can dominate this map. I don't believe they will. This is quite a balanced map. All the flags are equally spaced, in my opinion. Equal amounts of access and choke points. So we're going to see probably an even game, just like we did the first round. You might see one killer blow from either side that can shift the whole. What is the word I'm looking for, Dusty? The whole outcome of the map. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. TFS obviously landing the killer blow, taking the Chinese main base, which is Refinery. Let's see if they're going to do the same with the USMC main base. I believe Carib 1 are probably going to be watching for the main base rush, so we're probably not going to see a huge rush coming in from TFS at the main at the start. Hopefully we'll see stacking of points and an armour battle over the bridge between Power Station and Village. That's probably the key choke point on the map. That's the major route of access to any of the 4 bases. Looks like we are going to get a restart any second. Guns of Glory obviously providing the server, so Dusty's acting as the go-between. Guns of Glory obviously
Guns
being
for hire.
ex-members. Sorry,
sinner.
Not guns. I know. Well, there are Guns for Glory as well. You see, it gets confusing when you start throwing in Call of Duty teams, CS teams, BF, BF42, BFV, all sorts of teams, Raven Shield. Looks like we've got a commander election going, and we are going to be live in 25 seconds, so Dusty.
But they're waiting for one more to reconnect.
Ah, gotta love the restarts and scheduling issues that 8 versus 8 and 12 versus 12 can throw up. So we're not going to be live on restart apparently.
No, Carib 1 dropped one somehow. He's on his way back in. 100 tickets each in this round here. Again, 4 capturable points. I'm going to switch the video feed over and we'll run over the points. Why don't you start with the south, Dirty Harry, as soon as I find it. There it is.
Okay, starting at the USMC main. Obviously you're going to get the Supermarine Attack Cobra, that's the AH-1Z. You're going to get the APC, which is the LAV-25. To the left of that, you've got the M1A2, that's the Abrams battle tank. You're also going to get one Humvee there. Obviously you're going to get the Scan, UAV and artillery. You've also got a tow site and a stinger site. Heading just across towards the power plant, it's 250 metres. Just get the WZ or the LAV and I believe one light Jeep there. Heading north from there, we've got the refinery, which is the Chinese main base. You're going to get the Type 98 there, you're going to get the WZ-51, all the commander's tools, the Z-10, which is a Chinese attack helicopter. Moving out, just going towards the Hill Village, you're going to get the, I believe, one light Jeep there, and also a WZ-551, as well as the stinger site. And that's all 4 points. All 4 points are cappable, so you can see, as we saw in the first round, one side being totally routed from the map and being pushed straight off the map, which is what TFS did to Carib 1. For anybody just joining, we had a 38 tickets to 0 win for TFS in the first round, so Carib 1 are either going to have to pull it back to 38 tickets to 0 to make it 3 rounds, or win by 39 tickets or more to secure this game. Dusty?
Alrighty, I'm going to call for another restart here, just let me PM my buddy Major Guns. Call for a restart and we will get back to TFS and Carib 1 going at it. Second round, again Carib 1 got pushed off. 38-0 was the final score there. Tickets mean nothing at Cal. TFS now has a 1-round victory. If Carib 1 does win this round, the tiebreaker will be actually whoever has the higher ticket spread will get to choose what side they want to go on for the tiebreaker round. So that of course can be a deal breaker right there. And turn it over to Dirty Harry with the initial rush.
Indeed, I'm going to be observing from the USMC side, which is Team Carib 1. Looks like we're 8 seconds till live right now. Actually, no, we're not going to be live. We're going to be live on the next restart, I do believe. So, one more restart and then we shall be live on round 2. Scott just dropped me another beer. What an awesome guy. Got a big shout out right now to Shell Shocker for putting me up in Louisiana. Also to Ken and Tankaway, also known as Brian. Ken there with the big woot in the background. That's an awesome. Looks like we got the TKs going on, paint taken out for you. That's unlike TFS with the TKs. Looking at the Carib 1 side, we've also got in fact, I'll do a quick Insomnia 365 roster rundown whilst we've got some time. Just call out who's on the Carib 1 side first, who are going to be the USMC. Starting at the top, we've got Zambu, Irus, Chateau, DJ Skitzel, TBL, Jimmy, Phil, and the Bama George. On the TFS side, we've got TFS Unforgiven, TFS Blood. Dusty will be using the TV.
You lagged out, Jay.
TSN from that side. This is up.
Okay, waiting. Yeah, you're lagging on me, Jay. Not sure what's going on. Marco. No, I do believe we lost Dirty Harry entirely, so I'm going to jump in here.
I'm back. I just did a quick disco. Hopefully my ping is okay, Dusty. Marco?
Polo.
Okay, that's cool. Don't quite understand what the issue is. Maybe it's got something to do with the weather. I do believe I'm on a satellite connection right now.
Some Cal admins
we are live.
downloading the prawn.
Could possibly what it is actually. I know Ken's quite into his prom.
Okay, I am above the American start. I'm right above the Super Cobra. Take it away, Jay. 7 seconds to start.
Just waiting now. Looks like we've got the commander election going on. Team CARIBONE, obviously USMC, so we're going to see them spawn in right now. Looks like we've got a big spawn coming in. Hearing the go, go, go from, that would be TBL, spamming it over the in-game voice. Looks like the US Supermarine Cobra is going to get out by Chateau, and I guess Eros would be his gunner again, since he did an excellent job in the first round. M1A2 and the LAV pushing out now to the east side, making their way around to the power station. Dusty, what's happening over on TFS's side?
Well, let's head on over and find out, shall we? There's TFS Enemy as the tanker on the TFS side. Bam! TV-guided missile from Euros and the H-1Z taking him down. Armor rush from TFS stopped cold right before he even gets past the main pipe. So we're going to see this armor push from Carib 1. Where the heck did it go? I seen they were heading up the hill there, side by side. There they are. Looks like they are coming into the power station right now. We got the tank, we got the LAV side by side. I'm assuming they're engineers. Dirty Harry can clear that up for us for sure. One more infantry.
These most certainly are mutual support.
Here comes the artillery.
Looks like, Huggable bringing the artillery down now all over the power station. We've got Skitzel and Jimmy. They're going to pull out. Probably not a wise idea. They've got the armor. They can get in real close. An artillery strike is 9 times out of 10 isn't going to take out any of those pieces. They capped the flag. It looks like it is under USMC control. Chinese have capped the lower village, sorry, the upper village flag, I should say. Not quite seeing which TFS members captured that. Dusty, do you want to talk about that flag?
Looks like the only one I see there is TFS Blood. He's sitting on the Stinger site right now. He's got himself a repair crate there. He's now jumping into the the FAV is going to head out. Or is he just going to use it as defense? He's got Unforgiven there backing him up, so it's just the two of them with this flag. I'll turn it back to you, Dirty Harry.
Yeah, I don't think too much right now. It looks like they're going to consolidate the positions they've got. We've got the LAV-25 of DJ Skitzel, and we've also got the M1A2 of Jimmy. Jimmy's taking some fire. I missed that. That would be possibly from the Z10. I'm not quite too sure on that. Looks like we've got Bama George. He's making a push over the bridge now. He's managed to make it across the bridge. He's pushing towards village, I do believe. Only on his own though, so he's probably not going to do too much damage. Clutch obviously works in Counter-Strike, doesn't work too well in BF. As soon as you run up against a piece of armor like the APC or tank and you're on foot, that's usually your ass. Dusty?
Alright, I'm just checking out the Super Cobra now. He's above the hill flag, doing a few aerial acrobatics. A nice roll, TV-guided missile going out. Not sure if he hit anything with it. He did end up going down. That would be Shadow and Eurus are no more. Not sure exactly what happened there. We are seeing enemy now pushing out in TFS's armor again. The T-90 tank. Where exactly is it headed now? I'm assuming he's probably going to push forward. They would probably push forward to this power plant flag, being how it's the closest one. He's going to run into armor there if he does, or he might take it down below and head for the American main. Yeah, it looks like that's what he's going to do. He's going to back up this lab that's rolling into the flag right now. Seeing the Super Cobra's taking off. Is he going to catch him? We got 2 infantry there. Jay, what's going on?
Oh, Blade, beautiful shot right there. Blade Z10 shot taking out Chateau though. He was trying to get that Supermarine Cobra up in the air. Hugwell bringing down the artillery now all over the USMC main. We've got Eros in the area. We've also got, who would that be? That would be Zanbu and TBL. Not picking up any kills, but making them scatter like rodents. Looks like Eros and Chateau, they're going to wait for the Supermarine Cobra right now. Type 98 of TFS, that'll be probably TFS enemy. In fact, it is. He's just going to push forward. He's going to try and...
Oh!
We got a Jihad Jeep. Whereabouts was that, dude?
It was over, yeah. Over here, Blood was trying to take out this LAV. He didn't get anywhere. He actually bypassed it. By the time he blew his C4, Shizzle took him down from Carib 1, so that rush was for naught. 2 flags each right now, 91 to 85, 36 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the round. TFS with a 6-ticket lead. Back to you, Jay.
Looking at a stalemate situation, obviously. 2 flags, no bleed. 2 flags apiece, I should say. Just going over towards the Chinese main base. Not much going on over there. Let's have a look over at the USMC main. Not too much going on there. It looks like Carib-1 trying to reorganise, trying to get the Supermarine Cobra up. TFS doing an excellent job of keeping that Supermarine Cobra down right now. Huggable bringing the artillery down, taking out Chateau and TBL. Very nicely done, excellent use of the artillery, just like I was saying. Taking out that Supermarine Cobra before he can even spin the rotor blades up. Eros is running around, he's looking for a place to hide. Artillery stops, he manages to survive. Heading out towards power station now. Probably what's going on over there. Looks like we've got the M1A2, he's just going to park up. That will be Jimmy from Carib-1. USMC still holding that flag strong. He's got excellent supply crates. He's also an engineer, so not lacking the supplies at the moment. Over at the TFS main base, which is refinery, not too much going on over there right now. Not seeing any of the main base pushes early doors, like I said. Probably too predictable. We've got, who'd that be? That'd be Phil and Bama George pushing in now on the TFS village flag. Not seeing any TFS defenders in the area. They probably are there, but he's well hidden. Dusty?
Yeah, I see Unforgiven now just spawned in again. Who was over here with him? Blood was there before.
Okay, no Dusty.
I'm here. Oh, sorry, I pushed the wrong button. I'm talking. Don't you worry. I was actually, it was going out over the stream.
Okay.
I just didn't push my vent key. I was pushing my Windows key instead. Anyway, Unforgiven there. He managed to stop that rush. He took out Bama George and Phil. Stopped it cold. They didn't get anywhere near the flag. They were trying to work around them buildings there. Now we're seeing the Lavs coming in. 2 more infantry coming in with it. Unforgiven's going clutch here against a piece of armor and 2 infantry. They know where he is too. Infantry rolling in. Shizzle taking him down with the Lav 25. Paint now has spawned in. He's down below covering this flag. He's got, again, 2 pieces of infantry. He's going clutch. Down he falls. Shizzle again with the Lav. And it looks like they're going to take this relatively unopposed. Unforgiven, the only one spawning in. 2 against 1. Lav sees him. Jumps back over the fence into the infantry. There's with the M203. Phil RD taking him down. There's the Super Cobra now coming in to back this rush. We're seeing, trying to catch who that is. That's an enemy in the M1. AH1Z by enemy taking him down. By Eurus taking out enemy. And did they take this flank here? Back to you, Dirty Harry. It's great now.
So just great it right now. It looks like we've got Zambu, we've got DJ Skitzel, and also Bama George in the area. Also Phil RD. Flag has been capped by the USMC, so USMC sitting on 3 flags right now with the bleed. Looking at tickets as they stand, 78 tickets, 77 as it's bleeding in favour of TFS, 73 tickets in favour of Team Carib-1. Huggler bringing the artillery down now all over the village. Too late though to make a difference. The flag has been capped. Looks like the infantry have managed to get out of the strike area of the artillery. Phil RD and Bama George still in the area. Not seeing any TFS counter rush coming back in. Dusty?
I haven't seen much out of TFS's helicopter either. Where's it been this whole round? I mean, they haven't lost where their chopper spawns. I come back here, I see, there's Blade and Scorpion just sitting on the ground. Why have we not seen that in action? I'm not sure. Now we're seeing the artillery from Carib-1 raining down on that right around the helicopter spawn. That could be. There it goes. Bam. Or is that a SRA? Zambu with the SRA. I'm not sure exactly whether the artillery took it out or if Carib-1 has snuck somebody back to TFS's main. Is that possible, Jay?
I believe it was just the artillery. I don't think it picked up a kill. I believe Zambu took out Paint at the other side of the map. Looks like we've got the Type 98 now of enemy pushing out. He's putting down some fire. He's taking fire now from the Supermarine Cobra. That would be Chateau and who else? It would be... Who would be the gunner? He did an exit. So that would be Eros, who's the gunner. Putting down some TV-guided missiles. It looks like the Type 98 has fallen to Chateau. Very nicely done. Enemy fallen to the Supermarine Cobra. We've got the WZ-551. That would be Fear. Trying to take out that Supermarine Cobra. Supermarine Cobra is smoking. Is he going to get out of the area? Probably a wise idea for him to buck right now. Putting down... Oh, excellent kill. Looks like Fear taking out. That would be Chateau and Eros in the Supermarine Cobra. Falling, though, to the AH-1Z Supermarine Cobra. But taking it out. Really good kill there from Fear. Dusty?
Yeah, the Z-10 took it out before they could get it off. Sorry, I'm very confused now. They took out that one chopper, and then Fear managed to take out that other chopper threat. Artillery from Carib-1 raining down on the runway now. This is going to end before the chopper spawns in. Or is it? Chopper spawns in now. Artillery is past it. So there you go. It looks like TFS, if they can get somebody to it, they might get some air up. But I'm not seeing anybody there. Scorpion and Blade dropping. They are the 2 chopper guys for TFS. Spawning in now. There they are. Scorpion, Blade. I would think that Carib-1 has probably got theirs up, and we might see a TV-guided missile come flying out of nowhere. I'm going to hang with this and see if that does happen. Up off the ground they go. Looks like TFS is going to be back in the air game. Over to you, Jay.
Just looking at Village, not too much going on over there. Still under USMC control. Heading out towards Power Station. That is also under USMC control. AH-1Z of Eros there taking an enemy who was in flag cap radius with the Type 98. He drops. Flag was about 3/4 of the way down the Flagstaff. Looks like we've got TFS Paint and who else would that be?
Blood's
Stop
there.
moving.
Blood and Unforgiven.
Blood. That would be Blood.
Oh, one infantry
We've also
coming
got
around the
Zambu
fence.
pushing in on the backside. Oh, Zambu there with the MP5 taking out Blood. He's going to push back towards that flag. It has fallen under Chinese control, so the bleed has stopped. Tickets as they stand, 67 in favour of Carib 1, 44 in favour of TFS. Dusty?
Yeah, we're seeing Carib 1 doing a one-man push into this, there it is, Paint. Taking him down, Zambu was the only one there. Paint managing to go clutch, takes that. Blood and now coming in, he's backing him up. Still one Carib 1 infantry. I'm not sure if he's a squad leader or not, but sitting behind the building. Blood knows where he is, Paint knows where he is. Unforgiven, not sure if, Unforgiven's just booking off towards the U.S. main. In the DPV, Fierce sitting in the lav now. There he is, Paint's looking for him. He doesn't know he's down the hill. Blood found him, taking him down, clearing out this threat. TFS has stopped the bleed, but they are down 22 tickets right now. 30 minutes, 19 seconds remain, and the score is 42-64, favoring Carib 1. Again, this is the second round. TFS took the first one 38-0. So whoever wins this round, if Carib 1 manages to win by 38 or more, they shall go into the next round with side choice on this map. Again, we're on Dragon Valley. This is Cal 8 versus 8. And I'm going back to Dirty Harry. Take it away, bud.
Just looking now, looks like we had Philad D there. He's pointing out the hostile APCs, and then straight after that, the AH-1Z, the Supermarine Cobra, Chateau and Eros, comes in, smokes it with a TV-guided missile. Very nicely done. Moving on now towards the village flag. Let's see if we've got anything going on over there. Just switch my flags back on for a second. Not too much going on over there. Still under USMC control. We've got Zambu in the area. He's on the Stinger site. Not seeing too much action right now.
Nice!
Still not seeing the Z10. Actually, it's up in the air apparently. I've just seen a kill from it. Oh, there we go. USMC Super Cobra. I believe you did see that, Dusty.
You bet I did. They were going nose to nose right above the runway over at the Chinese main. The TV-guided missile from Blade took him out. The Shadow and Euros drop, and it was a beautiful shot. 500 yards off the ground. Nicely done. It's still a death match with TFS down by about 20 tickets. They got lots of time to turn it around. They're not down too much. We see them at this point last round. They managed to turn around, push Carib 1 right off the map. Will they be able to do it again? Well, time's going to tell. Not seeing anything changing, though. No major rushes. Now seeing one, it looks like a tank, and the WZZ, whatever it is, pushing down towards this hill flag. The APC taking a left turn, going across the river. He's going to push over to that main there. He's now going head-to-head with a Lav. This is not going to work well. Let's Fear again. He's backed up by this one piece of armor. He managed to bail out. Lav knows he's there. And here comes the T90 tank coming back. Or sorry, the M1? Or is that the T90?
We've also got the M18.
I have Jeep. Nicely done. Look at that. Unforgiven with the C4. Takes out both pieces of armor. Very well done. Unforgiven. I got to give him Macho Man of the match, or Iron Man, whatever you want to call it, just for that. The most timely Jihad Jeep I have ever seen. And it looks like TFS might be able to get in this flank cap radius. Blade is in there already. Unforgiven's coming in. Paint's coming in. Huggable's artillery's doing the work. Takes out TBL, the enemy commander. So he's out of commission for a minute. I'm counting 1, 2. Carib 1 infantry there. Fear's here. So we got a 4-man push coming in on this flag. Let's get the bird's eye view here. I'll turn it back over to Jay.
Looks like we got Skitzel, TBL. We've also got Jimmy, who's going to back off. We've got who else have we got in the area? We've got Eros. He's on the Stinger site. They're going to brace for this attack that's probably going to be coming from TFS real soon. Don't quite see where it's coming from. Dusty, do you want to comment on the TFS rush?
TFS, yeah, they were using the commander spawn to spawn behind the building here. There was 4 of them in there. Blade's the only one left. Looks like Unforgiven, Fear, and Paint all dropping to Shizzles and Jimmy's M1 and the Lav 25. 2 pieces of armor. Ain't going to go against 4 infantry. Blade's still there. Down he goes. Jimmy taking him out with the M1A2. And it looks like the Super Cobra is going to come back into play. It has spawned in. Carib 1 rushing for it. There they go. They're inside. Blades are turning. Are they going to get it off the ground? Time will tell. Here comes Huggable's artillery. Is it going to do any damage? Nicely done. Artillery actually doing what Jay said it wasn't going to. Taking out that tank. Jimmy goes down. It's the only kill Huggable's going to get on this, but the Super Cobra is off. Take it away, Jay.
Looks like we've got the Super Cobra up in the air now. He's going to go and patrol the skies going over towards village. Looking at the flags as they stand right now, 2 apiece, so you're looking at a attritional battle. I believe 20 tickets difference right now in favour of Carib 1, so TFS probably winning the 1 versus 1s. I'll just open up the scoreboard and tell you the tail of the tape as it stands right now. It's decided to alt tab. You've got to love that. You've got to change that key. Tail of the tape as it stands right now. 50 tickets in favour. 50 kills in favour of TFS. 50 kills in favour of Carib 1. So we're looking at a dead even battle right now. Couldn't be any closer. Dusty.
I'm watching this chopper battle here. Looks like Scorpion and, of course, Urix, I would think. They pulled off. There goes the flares. A couple of stingers pointing at both of them. I think each side had infantry trying to check out this battle here. Scorpion doing some marvelous acrobatics here. Manages to get the high ground advantage on the Super Cobra of Carib's 1. TV missile lets fly. And just randomly throwing shit at... Ooh, look at that. I dropped a bomb.
It happens.
Throwing stuff at each other. How about that? Oh, I'm going to get raped on IRC for this one for sure. 24 tickets left for TFS, 47 for Carib 1, 25.5 minutes. Looking all but over this round for TFS. If they don't manage to turn it around real quick, the death match isn't going to pay off for them. It looks like they're pretty much evenly matched. I mean, look at the kills. 68 for TFS, 54 for Carib 1. I mean, that's not a huge difference by any stretch of the imagination.
Just looking at the Chinese main base, watching the Type 98 now rolling out. Is he going to wait for the WZ551? Trying to take out the Supermarine Cobra. He's coming in now. Is he going to put a TV guide down? Eros, no, not using the TV guided. Oh, just to say that, in fact, he was waiting until he got right close, taking out enemy there with the TV guided. Very nice kill. Looks like the Z10 not being used to full effect by TFS, which is quite surprising after watching the way they utilise that Supermarine Cobra Scorpion. Trying to get away from the Z10 as it blows up. Artillery of TBL, that would be Carib 1's commander taking out Scorpion right there, also taking out Blade. So it looks like the Z10 has been neutralised for at least 20 or 30 seconds. Dusty?
16 tickets left. TFS is going to go down here. We're going to go into overtime. It's the enemy calling for the hostile chopper. There's a Super Cobra ripping back to base, going for some badly needed repairs. He's smoking pretty heavy, probably needs some ammunition. There he is, unloading the rest of his clips so he can get a full load before he heads back. And again, TFS has got to pull something real funky out of their hat right now. They're down about 30 tickets. They are going to get the side advantage if they can hold it the way it is right now. But with this, basically a death match. I mean, nothing is changing. We're not seeing any good rushes from TFS at this point. I don't know if they've decided to push it into an overtime and take their chances there, get back. Maybe they're more comfortable on the American side. But time's going to tell here. Huggable's artillery.
Indeed it is.
Take it away,
sorry
Jake.
to step in you there, Dusty. I just want to make the point of the Super Cobra dominating the air right now. He's putting down TV guided missiles. Looks like we've got a helicopter duel going on. Z10 is up. That's once in about 5 minutes event for TFS at the moment. Looks like the Z10 of Blade did drop Chateau Neros. Very nice TV guided shot right there, just over the Chinese main. Z10 is going to push out now. He's probably going to loop that Type 98. Sorry, not the Type 98, the M1A2, I should say. That's the USMC main battle tank. Looking over at the USMC main base, we've got Eros. We've also got Chateau. They're going to be waiting for the helicopter respawn. We've got TBL. He's putting down the artillery support, spamming the enemy forces support. They're doing an excellent job right there. Zambu just running around in circles. He's going to wait for, I believe, the L8V. I think that was his piece of equipment. Watching the Z10 now coming in. Is he going to take out this Supermarine Cobra before he can get off the ground? Doesn't appear so.
Yes,
I
he is.
to say that Blade there, excellent shot. Comes in, spots it just before it can spin up. It was just about to take off, dropping that Supermarine Cobra. Very nicely done. Dusty?
Alright, I'm trying something new. I turned my HUD off just to see if it makes the video any better. Unfortunately, I can't see the score. So, Jay, you're going to have to read off the score for me. Here again comes Huggable's artillery onto this U.S. airbase here. Did he get any kills? I don't know. I can't see that either, so I got to turn it back on.
No, he didn't pick up any kills. Actually, he picked up 1 kill on Zambu. Tickets, as they stand right now, 36 tickets in favour of Team Caribou. Team Caribou, what the hell am I talking about? Team Carib 1. And 7 tickets for TFS. So it looks like Carib 1 are going to take the win, but they're not going to get side choice. TFS probably going to take the USMC side, just for the simple fact that you've got the M1A2, which many consider a better tank, and you've also got the Super Cobra, which all the BF2 helicopter pilots that I've spoken to would rather fly the Super Cobra than the Z10 or the Havoc. The Havoc and the Z10 considered sluggish compared to the Supermarine Cobra. Dusty?
Yeah, I'm seeing TFS going for the long-distance kills now. They got enemy in the M1A1 parked up on top of the hill here over by the power station, just randomly spamming down on the U.S. main. He's trying to catch the tank, the T90 tank, or M1A1 that's moving forward or south from that flag. It's a little bit, just slowing him down a little bit is basically what he was doing. I think maybe he should have been concentrating his fire on the helicopter, which just got taken out by, it looks like Blade. Nicely done, probably a long-distance TV-guided missile. Sure enough, piloted by Scorpion, Blade in the gunner seat. Took that helicopter threat. The picture, 7 tickets to 32. Jay said TFS is going to lose this one. It's just a matter of how long it's going to take him to do it. Seeing a gray flag. Where is it?
That would be, I believe, Hill Village. We just fly over there now. We've got Phil RD in the area. We've also got the Z10. He's floating around trying to get the hover cap off. Popping the floors right now. taking some serious stinger fire from the USMC main base. He's going to fly over there and try and take it out. Still got Bama George and Phil ID in the area. It looks like this is going to be a USMC flagpole.
Not yet. Here comes Armageddon.
Halfway up right now. Moving into the area, he drops unfollowed though with the AK-47, dropping Bama George. He's still got Phil ID in the area. Does he know that he's still in the area? He doesn't. Looks like he's going to get up.
He does now.
Him, putting down the AK-47. Oh, beautiful kill there from Unfor. Definitely proving that he is probably going to be Macho Man or Iron Man or whatever you want to call it of the match. Dusty?
Very nicely done. I mean, they stopped. They now are going to get the bleed against Carib 1. I mean, they've only got 3 tickets left at 30. I highly doubt they're going to turn it around, but stranger things have happened. I mean, it's not going to happen. I mean, all Carib 1, if they were smart, they'd go into kill mode right now and just make sure they get these last 3 kills and finish the round. There it is. Bleeds against them. 3 to 29. 20 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. TFS sitting now on 2 tickets. What's going on, Jay? You seen anything change?
Just watching the Type 98 pushing across. He's taking straw fire right now. Can't quite see where that's coming from. That will be enemy in the Type 98, the Chinese tank.
Where?
He's just going to hold his position right there. He's got... That would be power station. He's going to fly over there real quick. Oh, he gets taken out by the AH-1Z. Eros there with the TV guided missiles. He's doing an excellent job. Looks like we've got the M1A2 and an LAV-25 rush coming in now.
Blood being the last kill.
Oh, there we go. 26 tickets to 0, so we are going to have a 3-round classic on our hands. Dusty?
Yeah, as you said, TFS is going to get choice of signs. Chances are real good they're going to take the U.S. Marine Corps, and frankly, I can't blame them. They pushed back very well, turned the match around in the first round, pushed them right off the map, which Carib 1 was not able to do from the same side, even though TFS did have trouble on the Chinese end of things. I'm going to get back in here. Why don't you find out if they're going live right away, Jay? While I click.
I shall do. I'll just type that message in real quick. We're probably not going to be live because we're going to discuss side choices and such, so not live apparently. Huggable saying not live.
Okay.
We're going to have a break, so we'll do a quick couple of sounders and then come back for discussion on round 2 and hopefully the start of live on round 3. Dusty, if you want to take it away?
You bet. Total ticket score after two rounds between TFS and Carib 1. It is 38 to 26 favoring TFS. 1 round each. Going into overtime, TFS gets the side choice. They are going to they're going to get into USMC. We will find out. No break. 1 minute only, please. Okay. Well, real quick. I'm taking a sounder break, and I'm going to go to the litter box real quick. I will be back in a flash. You do what you got to do, Jay. Peace.
Hey, dude. What are you doing?
Not much, man. I'm listening to TSN.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Hey. Knife kill.
What?
Knife kill.
What are you talking about?
Knife kill.
What?
Knife kill.
What?
Knife kill. Knife kill. Knife kill. Knife kill.
You are listening to the Team Sportscast Network.
Is your Counter-Strike clan getting made fun of and laughed at during your matches? Triple-digit pings owning you? Well, that sucks.
Duh.
Maybe you should stay away from the Kmart brand servers then, newbie. Check out Art of War Central, providing superior customer service to game servers on all of today's popular internet multiplayer games and at ultra-low cost. Surf on over to www.artofwarcentral.com or call 1-866-LOW-PING to jump on their Rafflecopter today and get your server online and activated in less than 24 hours.
TSN. The team. What the hell are we doing?
It appears to me that you're listening to TSN.
My advice to you is to start drinking heavily.
The Team Sportscast Network.
Sick of those triple-digit pings? Tired of frozen, lagged-out players ruining a good game?
Are you ready for a war?
Art of War Central can provide the solutions you need for your server-side latency problems with high-speed servers that are fit for just about any gamer mod out there. You'll have no problem getting your clan hosted. Art of War spans coast to coast with servers from Atlanta to San Jose, allowing you to select a close and convenient location. So make sure you visit www.artofwarcentral.com to get your team hosted today.
Insomnia 365 lets you choose what game you want without charging you extra for it. Insomnia 365. Why choose one game when you can have them all? Insomnia365.com.
TSN.
Oh my god, one time I was listening to TSN.
Oh my god.
The chicks still dig us.
Like, oh my god, www.tsncentral.fling.
All right, welcome back to the Team Sportscast Network. Over to Dirty Harry with the post-round analysis.
Yeah, I've just got back down on the seat. Obviously, just saw Caribone taking out the second round win. I believe it's 28 tickets to 0, which means TFS are going to get side choice moving into the second round. The third round, I should say. Obviously, Cal rules dictate that tickets don't mean too much if it's a 2-round game, but if it goes to 3 rounds, the person with the highest ticket differential gets side choice in the third round. So a smart betting man would believe that TFS are going to go for the USMC side. Let me just see if they've all moved over to the USMC.
Yeah, pretty
Looks
much.
like they have. Looks like we're doing some switch up now. Hopefully we'll be live real soon. Dusty, what do you think that TFS are going to have to do to secure the win in the third round?
I guess they got to get sneaky like they did in the first round. As we've seen, they were down, I'll say this one more time, they were down 30 tickets. We thought it was all over for them in the first round. They managed to turn it around very quickly. Fear being a one-man show on 2 of the key flag caps, one of them being at the base we are above right now, which is, of course, the Chinese main at the start of the round. And on the power station to zero out Caribone. Fear went in there, managed to keep them busy long enough to get reinforcements in. Both of those flags were capped. The round was ended. So what they're going to have to do, I don't know if they got to rely on Fear to do his funky thing again. Unforgiven, we've seen some incredible stuff out of him as well. They're the 2 that are standing out. So as long as them 2 play well on this side, and they get some decent air support, which they did not get, in my opinion, in the last round, they're going to be okay. If they don't get that air support, they might be in trouble here.
Indeed, indeed. Eros and who was his pilot? Let me just open up the scoreboard real quick. I'll tell you who the pilot was that was flying Eros around, so you can use that TV guided. That would have been Chateau, doing an excellent job in the Supermarine Cobra and also the Z10, which many consider the lesser of the 2 vehicles. Putting down the suppression, keeping the Supermarine Cobra and also the armor, which is a huge factor on this map. Obviously, only 3 or 4 access points to the flags that you're going to need to cap. You want to secure those choke points. You want to make sure that you can't move the armor across the map, and that's what Caribone did in the second round and what TFS didn't do. So our Caribone going to go out in the third round and hit TFS hard on the opening, take out that M1A2 on the opening move, and secure the 2 flags like they did on the opening. Dusty?
I'm just hovering above the lake here. I'm watching Shadow doing a little bit of chopper ballet. Nice stuff. I'm not sure. You still got guys on your team there. Huggable's asking if they can start. I don't think he wants to start with Phil on his team.
It's past Penn's bedtime, apparently.
Yeah, get that other guy.
Watching the usual TK best going on. Yep. Hopefully we are going to switch teams real soon because I've got some important phone calls to make about flights home and such. So the quicker we get this started, the quicker I can change my flight details and get back home, actually.
You got to type you're ready because of this stupid dead chat thing. I don't think the other team can see me typing and vice versa.
Yeah, I'll spawn in real quick if you just...
You don't have to. All you have to do is just type. If we both type from each side, we'll be fine.
Okay, there we go. I've just typed in my ready message, so...
After you spawned in.
Apparently Caribone are not ready yet, again. So... No, I don't. I'm spectating from the USMC side. I'm good.
Alright. Okay, yeah, I think they're waiting for Phil RD to get back from the bathroom or the litter box or wherever he is right now.
Gotta love the one person who goes AFK every single round. Every team has one of them.
Oh, here we go. We get to watch some more chopper ballet. Here's Shadow from Caribone. He does actually really good. He's going to be at it pirouetting on its nose almost. Here he goes. He's going to do that above the US main right now. He's doing some stuff from this... Oh, they're Huggable finishing him up with the M1. So he'd go dance somewhere else.
Extra time now for Huggable to get TFS sorted, and also for TBL. I think we're going to see some excellent strategies on the opening, but are we going to see the reorganisation of the forces that we saw in the first round? Watching TFS in the first round, they kept 6 or 7 guys back at main, probably discussing which flag they were going to hit and such, and then moved out and capped the village flag, and from there moved on to the main base using the spawn feature to full effect. Hopefully we'll see that in the third round. Second round, not as stellar as the first round in my opinion, so probably going to see TFS bring their A game on the USMC side. Dusty?
I'm going to get a couple quick shout-outs out of the way before I forget. The infamous DJ Stubbs listening again. Glad to have you, buddy. We got WKA Uber sold at. Yes, of course, reminding me the one we always have to give. Shout-out to Dekoff and, of course, the Battlefield genre mascot, Element's mom. And, of course, to Uber
Is she the official Battlefield 2 mascot? Is she the official Battlefield 2 mascot now? Because I know she was the DC mascot for the longest time. That's the first time I've heard her mentioned in a Battlefield 2 cast. So I take it we are using her as the BF2 mascot.
Oh, absolutely. And here you go from Team Warchild Ravenweb. Shout out to DrunkenGaming.com for the hot-ass top 10 list. They were dead on. Yes, he is very right. They were. DrunkenGaming.com. You can head on over there. They're doing a top 10 and prediction list. Doing all kinds of great stuff for Battlefield 2, so be sure to check all of that out. Who else do we got here? Ah, yes.
Also going to get shout-outs to...
You're stomping on me, I should just kick you. Kick! Bam! I'm just kidding.
Kalashnikov.
I think Dirty Harry needs to reconnect again. Yes, he does. From H-Fire, shout out to version 2.0, especially to El Presidente Buck Wild. And there's Lord Rommel. Alright, the Lord Clan listening as always. Shout out to Rommel, otherwise, you know, Racer Triple X, whatever you want to call him. Take your pick. Kalishnikov, Gooter. Who else we got over there? The infamous Chappie. Shout out to all the Lord boys. And there's Havoc. People are talking over us. We didn't hear it. Do the Element's mom again? Element's mom. I need a little showing sounder. WK. There's Havoc. Element's mom has got it going on. See? Dude, that was so bad. Don't ever sing on there again. Alright. I've been spanked. I will never sing on the air again. And a shout out to, Ardiz, of course. I said the bad word and he called me on it, so shout out to him for actually paying attention. Shout out to Pound Paradigm. There you go. And Handyman for being lame. There's Aggie from Paradigm Shift. Glad to have everybody tuning in tonight. Are we good to go yet?
I believe so. I do believe we have 9 guys in. I think we're just waiting on the restart.
Okay, you type the same thing then. Live on restart. I'll call Major Guns from the Guns for Hire, gunsforhire.org. Again, doing us a favor with the server this evening. Restart me, baby. Start me up.
Looks like TFS are all set to go. Just go and check over the Chinese base. Yeah, dude, you just promised everybody know that he was never going to sing. If you want to hear Dusty sing, you can tune into Canadian Idol. I'm sure he'll be on there pretty soon.
Apparently, Jake says yes. I'm going in the next Canadian Idol. You got to check on the interview. Me and Joe did it. Got fragged for sure. Right at the end there, Jake was posting some comments and let out my secret. Yes, I am going to be on Canadian Idol. I am the hot 21-year-old girl, the blonde one.
No, you've got to go on as naked Captain Canada, dude. That's what you got to do. And you can bungee jump and sing at the same time.
Okay, we are in the match. Carib 1 now is on the Chinese side, which I will be spectating. They will be the blue dudes on your TVsN screen. And Dirty Harry will be on the US side, which will be the final stand. Over to you, Harry, with the initial rush.
Just watching Enemy and the LAV-25 of Fear. Fear splitting up from the M1A2 there of Enemy. He's going to push forward with Blood's Humvee. Looks like they're making a push for Village flag. It looks like the M1A2 is going to push around to the Power Station flag. Just looking at the Z10, he's going to hover above and try and pick out one of the armor. Looks like we've got the USMC Super Cobra of Scorpion right now. Not seeing any fire from the 2 helicopters, both trying to gain altitude on each other. Obviously, the higher you are, the easier that TV-guided missile shot is to take. Watching the 2 TV-guided missile shots, neither of them picking up a kill right now. Looks like they're going to wait for the reload. Is Scorpion going to pick up the kill? He did fire first, so he is going to get to fire the first shot off. Dusty?
I'm covering this little push over here. TFS taking the hill flag. It looks like they are going to get it. Here comes the artillery from Carib 1 TBL, taking out Paint and Blood. Didn't manage to do it before TFS captured this flag, so TFS now has 2. Carib 1 has 1 flag. It looks like the power plant is still up for grabs, seeing 2 members of Carib 1 pushing in now. We got Jimmy and Phil. 1 piece, 2 pieces of armor. Trying to catch who that is up there. Looks like it's Shizzle. Any TFS in the neighborhood? Not that I'm saying. There it is, tank.
Yeah, we got Enemy, Blood, and also Paint pushing forward. We're going to have a nice tank battle here for the power station flag. Eric's shot comes in there from Zambu, taking out Enemy. Nice. Very nicely done. Blade dropping Jimmy with the Super Cobra. Very nicely done. WZ551 pushing forward. Now he's taking some straw fire. Looks like we got Unforgiven and also Paint in the area. Blood pushing forward. He's going to be getting flag cap radius real soon. Paint falling to WZ551, also Blood falling to it. Looks like the WZ551 has been dropped. Unfall pushing forward. Is he going to get this flag cap? Chinese flag halfway up the pole.
One more infantry to deal with. Zambu's still there.
He's going to get in between the cover that's provided by the generators right now. Looks like we've got Eric's fire coming in from the other side of the bridge, taking out, that would be Bama George taking out Unforgiven, so no TFS left in the area, but no flag cap going on. Actually, just to say that, Fear and Paint roll forward in the LAV-25. Looks like we've got 4 members of Carib 1 pushing forward. We're going to have a nice battle here. Got Unfor, Paint and Fear also from TFS. LAV-25 dropping Iris there. We've also got the Super Cobra Scorpion coming in. Dusty?
Yeah, they're using the squad leader spawning function, of course, to its utmost effectiveness. They managed to spawn in a whole squad there and captured this flag in very short order. They had a bit of a battle there. It was basically a 4-on-4 situation. TFS, of course, coming up on the upper end of that. They hold 3 flags now. The bleed is against Carib 1. It's 83-93. TFS coming out very strong early in this third round, this overtime round of this Cal 8 versus 8 match. Back to you, Dirty Harry.
Looks like we've got the Type 98 now trying to push across the bridge. It looks like Fear is holding him off with the LAV-25. He takes him out. A beautiful kill. Fear there taking Jimmy out. Looks like we've got Phil RD taking out Fear with the Eric shot, returning the favour right there. Flag still under USMC control. Looks like we've got medic packs all around it. We've also got, who'd that be? That'd be Paint hiding behind the box. Got Enemy. He's managed to get around the back of where the Type 98 was just destroyed. He's going to push on towards the village flag by the looks of it. Maybe we've got some Carib 1 members pushing forward. If indeed we do, we've got a WZ551 and 1 infantry pushing towards that flag. Just Blood left in the area. Is Blood going to... Yep, Blood's doing the smart thing. He's going to buck out, run away. Oh, beautiful C4 kill there from Unfor, using that C4. We've seen that so many times from Unforgiven in this match, the Cal 8 versus 8 open match. Looks like we've got Blood spawning in. We've also got Enemy pushing forward. He's going to secure the area of that M1A2. TFS sitting on 3 flags right now. They've got the bleed tickets as they stand. 92 tickets in favour of TFS, 73 tickets for Carib 1. Dusty?
Yeah, I'm going to follow this tank now. Jimmy's heading out. He's coming up to Bama George, going to pick him up, and then where are they going to head? Not sure exactly. I'm actually going to get away from them. Head on over here where I see Carib 1 now. He's using the squad spawn. They're graying out the power station flag. Phil RD and looks like Zanbu in the neighborhood, running up to some NJ fire. Oh, where were they? Who's that? Paint with the 9-2 FS taking out
Fear
Phil.
pushing forward now. Looks like we got Paint and Fear in the area. Both of them get dropped though. Zambu dropping Paint there with the Erics and Jimmy dropping Fear with the Type 98. Very nicely done. Flag has gone great now. Chinese flag halfway up. Looks like we got WZ551 and the Type 98 pushing forward. Excellent support here from the armour, supporting that infantry, making the flag cap possible right there. Dusty?
Yeah, and that's it. It's theirs, relatively unopposed, and we were back to a deathmatch situation. TFS having a 20-ticket lead, 35 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in the round. Anything could happen at this point. All Carib 1 has to do is just get one more flag, get the bleed going again. There's a supply drop from the Carib 1 commander on this this power station flag. What do you got, Jake?
Enemy's still in the area. He knows the Type 98 is there. He's not going to make a push in it because he also knows that WZ551 was in the area. Taking some GP30 fire now from, who would that have been? He got dropped, that would be Phil RD. He got dropped by the M1A2, not before he could take out that supply crate though. Smart move right there. Looks like we've got a big spawn coming in right now. We've got Erics and also Infantry. Infantry being dropped right there by, who would that be? That would be Paint with the WZ551. He must have stolen one of those WZ551s. I'm seeing this over towards, just south of, well sorry, not south, just east of Village. That would be the connecting road, the intersection that leads towards the bridge towards Power Station. Type 98 of Carib 1 still in the area. That would be Jimmy. He's holding the power station strong. Looking over at the USMC main base. Not too much going on over there. Let's check out the Chinese one. Not too much going on over there either. Not seeing any main base pushes. Dusty, does that surprise you?
Actually, with TFS it does, because as I know them well from Desert Combat and Battlefield 2, they love nothing more than to sneak a couple guys into your main base and get you in the old Malachi crunch. I've seen them do it a million times before, and I'm expecting we'll probably see it again before this round is done.
Looks like over at the upper village flag we just got Blood and Unfor. We've got a Carib 1 rush coming in now. Taking a lot of fire right now. Holding the high ground though, so maybe they're going to have the advantage right here. Looks like Unfor falling to the Type 85. That will be the submachine gun of the Chinese forces. They're going to push up now onto this flag. TFS going to be able to get a spawn in. Looks like, yep, indeed they have Blood. Oh, Blood gets dropped by the DPV though. Looks like that would have been DJ Skitzel stealing that DPV. Maybe the Chinese forces are going to get the bleed right here. Dusty?
Here comes the armor. 2 pieces moving in. We're also seeing the Super Cobra is as well going back for armament. I'm assuming he'll back this up. I'm only seeing 1 Carib 1 soldier left in the neighborhood. He's kind of hiding up there. He knows he's got 2 pieces of armor pushing in. He's just going to stay down. Fear finds him, takes him out with the Lav 25. That would have been Bama George. Down he falls. Now we're seeing random spammage up towards this power plant flag. The Type 98 tank pushing forward. Man, he's smoking bad. What's he on? Oh, he's trying to
got
take
supply
care of
crate,
this helicopter. Super Cobra pushing over to the airbase. Oh, looks like the Z10's going to get up.
Eric's fire coming now from the power station. That will be aimed at, I believe, Fear in the LAV-25. He's going to back way off. Looks like we've got artillery now coming in. That would be TBL, Carib 1's commander, taking out Paint right there. Excellent artillery strike, well placed. No rush coming in though from Carib 1, so perhaps not too wise a use of the artillery right there. Huggable, you tend to see Huggable only use the artillery when he knows there's going to be a rush coming in. Smart use of the artillery by Huggable, maybe not so smart by TBL. Dusty?
I was watching the helicopter battle there, but then I ran over to the artillery. And I'm only seeing 1 helicopter in the air now, and it's TFS's. So, or is it? No, it's not. It's Carib 1. So they must have taken down the TFS chopper, who was trying to make a push on the Carib 1 main base. Still 2 flags each, still a death match, and TFS still ahead by, what are we looking at now? Almost 30 tickets. So the spread is actually getting a little further here. It'd be the one-on-one battles doing that, or would it? Trying to catch the death.
I believe it would. TFS doing the wise thing of playing conservative, just sitting back on the 2 bases that they hold, letting Carib 1 push forward, knowing that they need the bleed. Looks like we've got the WZ551 and DJ Skitzel now taking fire from Enemy. Enemy, he's going to back off. He's smoking real bad. He's got the wrench, so he's probably going to park it around the corner, pop in the smoke now. He's going to go back towards the village and try and get some repairs. Maybe call on the supply crate from Huggable. Just pushing up the road. Looks like it has been cleared. Enemy making the WZ551 back way off. Skitzel probably doing the right thing right there. No point in sacrificing a ticket and another piece of armour. Looking at the power station. Jimmy holding that Type 98 there, not pushing it forward at all. TFS not making any push for the power station or main base at this point. Dusty?
Yeah, very quiet this round is what it is. Let's see. Gonna push now on this main base. Sorry, on this village flag. What the heck was that? Z10 from Eurus taking out TFSvsCaribone, who was pushing with the Lav 25 up onto this hill flag. Didn't even get close. Didn't even see the missile coming in. He just blew up. That's crazy stuff. 30 ticket bleed.
Still got UM4 in the area.
Go ahead, Jay.
Still got UM4 in the area, so the flag isn't under any real pressure right now. It looks like Paint is taking some fire right now. No, he's just putting down some fire. We've still got the WZ551 just up above the hill. We've also got 1 Carib 1 member. That would be infantry. Let's try and get a name on him as soon as he stops moving. Can't quite get a name. That would be Phil RD. There we go. WZ551 dropping Paint now. Phil RD is going to push down the right flank of the village flag. Is he going to get into flag cap area? UM4, not seeing him in the area right now. Oh, actually I do. He's pushed up to the top of the hill. He's going to make his... Oh, he's taking fire from the WZ551 right now. He's going to run down that hill, smart move. Oh, he gets dropped by DJ Skitzel. Dusty?
Yeah, I was following the exact same thing as you, trying to see what he was going to do. Obviously, he wasn't a squad leader. They would have spawned on him by then, I would have thought. Seen another push from TFS coming in. Here's a Lav 25. I'm guessing it's Fear. Sure enough, it is. He's also got a piece of infantry with him. He's up against 2, count them, 3 Carib 1 infantry in 1 piece of armor pushing up. It's APC against APC. Fear catching the first shot in the behind. Pulls back. Artillery is smoking in. Looks like, yeah, that would be TBL, the enemy commander. Here we go. Tank and tank. I guess they're both engineers healing each other now. TFS enemy pushing on up the hill. He's going to try to clear out the rest of this Carib 1 infantry. Why they don't just back up into this flag and get it turned, actually, what am I talking about? They own the flag. They're stopping a rush here. I'm an idiot. Back to you, Jay, with more intelligent responses.
Enemy dropping Skitzel though again on A2. Also got the support from the LAV-25 from Fear. Both of them engineers. Excellent supply drops there from Huggable. Got 2 crates in the area. That's double the repairs. Looks like they're taking Eric's fire right now. Can't quite get a fix on which position that's coming from. But Enemy and Fear holding the ground strong, making sure that village flag stays under TFS control. Tickets as he stands, 66 tickets to TFS, 37 to Carib 1. 28 minutes on the clock. Well, 29 minutes on the clock. Looks like TFS playing conservative, playing a smart game, not getting frustrated, just going to sit back. Jimmy holding that Type 98 over at the power station, not seeing too much in the way of tank versus tank. APC's just being sacrificed. That's probably where the 1 versus 1 kills are coming from. Dusty?
Yeah, it's got to be, as you said, the tanks have not gone head-to-head. Jimmy's just been sitting up around the hill. I mean, he's needed there. TFS hasn't really put a rush forward on the power station, but that could be one of the reasons why, because Jimmy's sitting up there waiting for him. He's had his supply crates there. He's just been doing some random spammage down on the U.S. air base here. I don't think he's been successful in keeping their chopper on the ground, although I'm still not seeing the TFS chopper coming into play as we see in the Euro matches. There's Euros with his
It has just been smoked.
Oh, nice. Double.
Yeah,
Shadow
taking out Scorpion and Blade, though. Very nice kill. Taking out that Supermarine Cobra and the Z10. Showing that the Z10 isn't the red-headed stepchild that everybody believes it is. Making excellent use of the Chinese helicopter. Taking out the Supermarine Cobra right there. Looks like we've got quite a big posse of TFS members over at the USMC main base. We've got Scorpion and Blade. Is that Z10 going to come looking for it? Indeed it does. Eros, though, the TV guy, taking out Scorpion before he can get that rotor spinning up. Very nice shot there from Eros. Are they going to keep the air dominance, Dusty?
I would think they're going to. I'm not seeing anything from TFS to suggest they're not going to be able to. I mean, I've seen he's got to be one of the best chopper pilots in BF2 I've seen yet, at least for doing fancy stuff. Shadow, there he is, showing off again. I mean, this guy can turn this thing tighter than most I've seen. He's catching a lot of rear fire from armor now. Also, the Top Gun on the Humvee over there, I believe, was catching him as well. Did he go down? Lab 25, take him down. Shadow and Eurus, you bet. Fear catching him in the behind. Fear, one of the top players in Battlefield 2. Look him up in the stats. He's always sitting in the top 20, I would think. TFS Fear, one of the leaders over there. Carib 1, again, I don't know much about these guys, but they sure are giving TFS a run for their money here. Back to you, Jay.
Yeah, just looking over at the village now, looks like we've got Paint, we've got Umfor and the LAV-25. Oh, enemy, they're taking out Paint with, I guess that was the M1A2. Big TK right there. Not what was needed at this point. Tickets as they stand 57 to 30. So you're looking at a 23 ticket lead in favour of TFS. Ticket differential is closing, but not quick enough. Just watching enemy, he's called in the supply crate there from Huggable. Over at the power station, still seeing Jimmy, he's not moved from that spot in about 10 minutes. Taking fire right now. He's not, shots aren't actually registering, just popping over the top of him. He's going to release the smoke right now, putting down some fire. I think he's trying to take out whatever's at main. Huggable using that Humvee though, the 50 caliber, Browning 50 caliber against the Z10. Excellent tactic right there. Can really eat through those helicopters. Looks like the Supermarine Cobra of Scorpion is up in the area. Scorpion would be the gunner, I should say. Can't remember who his pilot is. I believe the pilot with Blade. He's a recent signing from Net, I do believe. Bringing down the TV guided missile, taking out Jimmy there. Very nicely done, Blade. Excellent TV guided kill. Still no main base rushes. Dusty?
That's the first time we've seen that tank go down now, and it's about time TFS started using their TV-guided missile. I'd say that's something probably both of these teams need to work on, a lot of the North American guys, because we've seen the Euros, man, they do not miss with that thing, and it is just kill after kill after kill from the other side of the map. The chopper very rarely, unless a flag comes gray, actually enters the fray. They basically just sit back as far as they can and spam that TV-guided missile, and they take out armor, they take out infantry, they take out other choppers, and they do it well. I'm not seeing the same thing happen from these North American teams, and that's definitely something we're going to have to see pick up if they're going to think to compete against the Europeans.
One thing the North American teams do a lot better than the Euro teams is the use of the armor. Just watching Enemy and Fear mutually supporting each other, always within 100 meters of each other, which is key, especially when you're both engineers. It can make all the difference between taking 3 tank shots and 4 tank shots, which is a huge difference maker. Looks like Blade though taking out, that would be Phil RD. He was trying to make a push on the USMC main base. Fear pushing back towards the USMC main. Check it out right now. I guess that's over somewhere near the power station, is it, Dusty?
No, it's over by
that tank battle.
It looks like it's a hill village here. Jimmy, where did he go now? He was pushing down this hill towards this village flag, and probably Enemy, I would think, in this tank. Stopped him. He just seen him. He didn't really challenge him. He just kind of popped his smoke and backed up. We're now seeing Enemy popping his smoke because he's smoking real bad. I believe he was catching fire from up at the power station flag. Now he's backing up, trying to get some repairs. I'm not even seeing him jump out. He's trying to line up the Z10 is what he's trying to do. Seeing Carib 1 chopper there making a run on the hill flag. Did he get any kills? Yes, he did. Shadow taking out Blood. He's coming back for another try here. Takes the tank down. Yes, he does. With the Z10, Enemy drops. Euros gets him with the TV-guided missile. And TFS doesn't have a tank in the mix right now. Not that it matters. They've got a 35-ticket lead, 16 tickets left for Carib 1, and it's all over. And TFS goes on undefeated, but finally dropping around in Cal 8 versus 8. Back to you, Harry.
Yeah, just watching, that would be Unfor on the Stinger site. Sorry, no, that would be Blood, actually. Taking out Chateau, though. Very nicely done. First time we've seen that Z10 taken down by anti-aircraft fire. That's something I believe that's probably going to have to be fixed in 1.3. The stationary AA sights and also the linebacker and Tunguska pretty much ineffectual in BF2. I'm used to seeing the Shilker and the M163. They used to shred the helicopters and planes. That was one of the things I loved about DC. Even though you had the air dominance that the A10 used to bring, it wasn't impossible to bring it down. Fee and I pushing out, he's in the LAV-25 of course, making excellent use of that vehicle, putting down some spam towards the power plant flag. Jimmy in the Type 98 over at power plant, popping his smoke. Don't quite know where he's taking fire from, but in fact, just looking, it looks like he's taking 50 cal fire. That will be huggable, putting down the 50 cal suppression from the USMC main. Not going to do any real damage against that tank, just being a nuisance. Looks like Blade did drop Jimmy, and he also dropped DJ Skitzel low with the AH-1Z, Supermarine Cobra. Fear the LAV-25 kill taken out. That would probably be...
It was Phil RD.
Yeah, that would be the helicopter.
No, it wasn't the helicopter, actually. They come pushing up in the FAV. They both bailed out above this Hill Village flag. It didn't make it very far. There you go. Fear caught him in the lab, took him down. They were basically infantry at that point, so... Unless you're ready for him, the infantry's not going to be able to take out the LAV. That's definitely sees them coming. 5 tickets left, and it's over for Carib 1. 45 ticket lead, 22 minutes, 14 seconds. This is pretty much done. You got to say GG to TFS, and definitely GG to Carib 1 for taking him to 3 rounds. Again, we haven't seen that yet in the 8 versus 8. Now it's been done, so we know TFS is beatable. As Paradigm knows that already, but we won't dwell on that.
No, we won't rub that in, dude, because we'd have Huggable and also, well, pretty much every TFS member on her back, so they did play excellently. They gave a better game than WKA did in the final, let's just say that.
Not to take anything away from WKA, I'm expecting them to go very far in the playoffs in Cal as well. I mean, I know I got Havoc listening to me right now. He's going to kick me right in the nuts if I don't give him some kind of props. I mean, they do have a good team. I mean, they were kind of irritated with me for my comments about PDX Land, and I'm not going to apologize for it. I have nothing but love for WKA, but I honestly think that TFS brought the better team to that land. I mean, I could be wrong. It's over 50-0 is the final score, so it's a grand total. If you want to know the tickets, is 88-26 for TFS in this 8 versus 8 Cal match over Carib 1. 2 rounds to 1 is the final, and that's it. Final thoughts, Dirty Harry. I mean, I'll give you... Actually, you know what? I need a drink of water, so I'm going to play a quick sounder break. We'll come back with our Iron Man of the match. We'll try to wrap this up real quick, if that's all right with you. My daughter's heading out tomorrow. I want to go spend some time with her before she goes.
Not a problem. I need to get onto United Airlines and change my flight for tomorrow anyway. You'll hear the full exploits of my trip to North America on the battlefield. Believe me, it's worth listening to. You've been listening to Dirty Harry and Dusty Dave. Quick sounder, and as Dave said, straight back for Iron Man of the match.
The following is a paid public service announcement from the Parents Against Elite Hackers Foundation.
Billy and I used to play. Yeah, we used to play a lot. Because Billy was my friend. And one day, Billy and I were playing. Billy was shot through a wall.
Please, don't let lead hackers affect your life. If you know or are someone that needs help, please do the right thing.
You're listening to the leader in online game casting. TVsN. God, that was sexy. www.tsncentral.com.
You are listening to TSN.
Hostage down.
Hostages have been rescued.
Good enough. Here we are back with the Teen Sportscast Network. We just finished watching TFS, the final stand, taking out Carib 1 in a 3-round battle on Dragon Valley. My co-host Dirty Harry, give us the recap, buddy.
Yeah, first round, 38 tickets to 0 in favour of TFS, taking the USMC side. You saw a lot of armour action. You also saw quite a few chopper duels in the first round. You saw the Z10 going up against the Super Cobra. Eros using that TV guided missile, much like the Euros do. Very nicely done. Second round, kind of uneventful. Carib 1 taking the second round, but not a true classic. The third round, slower paced, more conservative. TFS picking up the win, 45 tickets to 0. Dusty, do you have the final score? I believe it was something like 88 to 28 or something ridiculous like that.
88 to 26 is the final. Yeah, if you want to know the tickets, we're going to jump over to the Iron Man of the match. I got my daughter sitting here giving me a dirty look. I'm going to go with, let's see. I'm going to go with Unforgiven. I really like that one Jihad Jeep kill of his where he took out both pieces of armor on the Carib one side, smoked him in, right in between him, took out both pieces of armor at a very opportune time. Actually, I don't think it amounted to much after that, but it looked really cool and stuck in my head. So Unforgiven, you get my Iron Man of the match. Who do you like, Dirty Harry?
I have to go with Unforgiven. This is going to be a unanimous decision, I do believe, because not only did he take out the 2 pieces of armor with his Jihad Jeep technique, but also taking out armor left, right and centre and loose infantry, doing an excellent job of defending the flags that he was assigned. So, Unfor, I am man of the match. Congratulations, dude.
Alrighty, on that note, I'm going to wrap it up. We will be back tomorrow night with... My God, I forgot it already.
It will be Wild Diamonds and Silver.
That's right. And we will have our all of our matches for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be up on the calendar by, I would think, Friday or Saturday. As well, stay tuned to the website, www.tsncentral.com, www.planetbattlefield.com for the trip giveaway. Planet Battlefield is giving away another one over at their house, and they have graciously allowed us to give one out by our own devices here at TSN. So stay tuned for details on that. We're sending somebody to Redmond, Washington, to the Xbox headquarters to preview Battlefield 2 Modern Combat, meet and greet with the Xbox and EA devs. It's going to be a blast. So, yeah, SAS versus Pandemic. That's Thursday. Yes, of course. We cannot forget that. TWL Global Conflict. We will be there. Stars and Stripes versus Pandemic. Pandemic was one of the better teams in Call of Duty, if I remember correctly. Stars and Stripes. I always get them confused with Stars and Bars. Stars and Stripes, were they DC?
They could have been, but Stars and Stripes were the more notable of the DC teams. I believe they might have been 42, although I'll check on that for the cast. We'll know more about them coming up on the cast. Obviously, you're looking at probably 400 plus teams worldwide for BF2, so it is impossible to keep up on every team's comings and goings. We'll know more by the cast, put it that way. So, anyway, stay tuned to www.tsncentral.com. You'll get full match listings from there. And also you can swing by #TSN on the GameSurge IRC network and give us any feedback. Also, feedback is appreciated in the forums. That way we can have a discussion with many people, not just between 2 people. You've been listening to Dirty Harry and Dusty Dave. Dusty, if you want to take us out.
You bet, man. You've been listening to Teen Sportscast Network. Dusty Dave, Dirty Harry. That's about it. Dirty Harry's going to be heading back to England here soon, but I think he's going to try to get on tomorrow night. I'm not sure. Actually, I think you know who's joining us tomorrow night. Our newest edition.
P-Duck?
P-Duck, you bet. From Phase 2, P-Duck.
Awesome, dude.
You guys all know him.
He's like
just
as long as he doesn't drop the F-bombs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like he did there in PDX Land. He didn't know we were casting. He come up behind us and all stretching and yawning. Hey, how you doing, P-Duck? I said, Jesus, I just effing got up, he says, and this is right at the end of the TFS Paradigm match, if I remember. Oh, no, it was at the end of the final between WKA and Paradigm.
It was indeed.
Yeah. Anyway, good stuff. I'm off. We're out. We will see you tomorrow night on TSN. Stay tuned. Again, shout out to the website. We love you all. Peace. Bye-bye.
You're tuned in on TSN.
That's right. This broadcast is copyrighted 2005 by the Team Sportscast Network. Any copying, reproduction, redistribution, modification, or rebroadcasting in any manner is expressly prohibited without the written permission of the Team Sportscast Network, LLC.